On the campus of Oxford High School, we have been in a rain delay for the last maybe hour, it looks like. It looks like we are getting ready to kick this thing off. Teams are back out on the field. We have 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Moody had possession. It was 4th and 2, lining up to punt. And when the referee blew the play dead and PA announcer recommended everybody exit the stadium. But I will tell you, the 411 broadcasting crew, all the members of the 411 broadcasting crew, Brett Madison, Ashlyn Cook, Eric Parsons, Willie, myself, and Brett Staggs were holding down this tent, and the tent did not blow away. I'm happy to report.
Baby.
Happy to report. I do have some score update. I know Montgomery Catholic was beating St. Clair County 44-14. Also, Coosa Christian Conkers were leading at halftime 17-7 over the Pell City Panthers.
Goodness.
And I believe Leeds was leading Shays Valley 14-7. Do not know if it's in the halftime. A lot of games have been delayed due to lightning, but no rain as of yet. Looks like we may, but it looks like it could be raining now from the lights, unless that's bugs.
No, it's I'm feeling raindrops.
Okay,
guys.
yeah, well, but we're covered under this tent here. Hopefully we'll stay dry. So we're going to get back in this thing. Brett Staggs, Willie, I don't know. We talked about it during the delay about how this can affect you as a football team. It's either going to help you or obviously it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've got a memory of a homecoming game that I played when I was in high school against Anniston, obviously at home. And I'm pretty sure that game ended in the wee hours of the morning. Spent a lot of time in the weight room at the field house preparing with what we'd seen, but obviously these two teams have only seen one drive out of each other, so it's hard to prepare mentally. You just got to keep your body warm and keep your energy up. That's the most important thing, is energy management. You have to come out with the same pop that you started the game with. You can't let yourself get lulled to sleep.
Willie, any thoughts on coming out from a long delay like that, how the positive and negatives to this?
Well, the most important thing, which they've already done, making sure that you get back out here and get warmed up so you don't pull any muscles. These guys are young, but, I've pulled several muscles, and they can at their young age. But, I don't remember going through this myself in high school. Every game, pretty much scheduled. We didn't have too many delays now. Covering games, I've had several. One I can remember, like I was telling Brett, that I couldn't see the other side of the field. It was raining so bad, but like me and you talked about earlier, we're about to punt the football away. We'll find out within the next 5 minutes which team's got the momentum after this.
We come out of the heavy package.
Looks like is that Caleb Goff at quarterback? He also is a pooch kicker.
Yep.
Caleb is a great punter for the Blue Devils. Let's see what
he's doing it.
Wow.
I love the call.
What a gutsy call. And he's still on. There he goes. He breaks out. Oh, my goodness. He's down the sideline. What a play.
Goodness to everybody.
Wow.
Question the coach. Here's
Look at
the
this
replay
replay
right here. Caleb Goff takes it on 4th and 2, just like he missed it last week, and he's going to take it way past midfield. A huge pop for the Moody Blue Devils. Great call.
Great call. Coach K, Coach Gaines. Wow. That gave the Blue Devils some momentum, much needed momentum here late in the first quarter. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Again, folks, we'll apologize, not able to show the game clock on the TV. But first down, Blue Devils. That's the Arborist first down for the Blue Devils. Looks like it's going to be a false start against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, to everybody who criticized the call from Coach Gaines and company last week with that very similar play, Coach Gaines says, I can't hear you, and I'm going to run the team the way that I feel is correct. And he said even in the coaching show, he felt like that could pop for a big game.
Yeah.
And we just actually got to see it in person. So that's huge, not only for this game, but for the confidence of Caleb moving forward in that package.
But you get a good big play, big momentum,
Huge.
and then you get the penalty.
That's true.
So here we go. First First and 15 for the Blue Devils. Charlie's in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. LeCameron Meadows has it. He sees a little spot. He breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles. He picks up positive yardage. It looks like he picked up about, waiting for the down markers where we are. It's hard for us to see. So he picked up a big chunk of yardage, about 8 yards. Charlie takes the snap. LeCameron Meadows again looking for that running room. Breaking away. They're trying to strip the ball from him.
Yeah, and last week, LeCameron had 11 carries for 61 yards, with Bravis having 13 for 106. Has nothing to really do with the skill level from what we've seen. Just so happened that Bravis popped one. We have a really good 1-2 punch, and we're seeing LeCameron Meadows kind of put on a show with third and short.
Third and 1 here for the Blue Devils. Let's see what they run here. Blaze in motion. LeCameron looking. He finds the running room up the middle. He's going to get another he's still driving. LeCameron Meadows. Oh, my goodness. Shadows of his dad, Lou. That's another, the arborist, first down.
You can see LeCameron meet 2 people right at the line of scrimmage, but instead of just committing to losing the play, he takes a stutter step and he picks up the first down. Huge play. This is exactly what I wanted to see, as I said, in stag steps. Let the offense get in a rhythm, drive the football down the field. Let's see if Charlie lets it fly right here.
How about those big nasties up front? Here we go, first and 10 for the Blue Devils. Charlie's in his cadence, takes the snap. He fakes it. He's going to Josiah. He got it! Touchdown! Touchdown, Blue Devils! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness!
Let's see if we can get a replay.
Josiah Dozier on the reception.
This is exactly what we wanted to see right here as we see the replay. Charlie lets it fly on a fade route. He knows exactly where he's going. Josiah beats his guy to the outside. It's a 50-50 ball. Josiah grabs it and pulls it down. Touchdown, Blue Devils, and we're in a rhythm early in this football game.
Here's the all-important extra point from number 88. Calvin Overton. Braden Wright will be the holder. Snap, place, kick. It's good with 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Your Blue Devils strike first. They lead 7-0. We will stay here. We will not go to commercial. Wow, Brett, what a drive. What they did at halftime. Great adjustments, whatever they saw.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to see. Go ahead, Willie.
Just like we just said, I said just a second ago, the first 5 minutes will tell which direction the momentum is swung. And so far, it looks like it's swung in the favor of the Blue Devils.
Another huge defensive stop would be massive for the momentum of the football game right now. We want to get out in the lead earlier and just go ahead and beat them into submission. That's what I mentioned in the stag steps. We want to see this offense, who couldn't get in a rhythm last week, settle in. We're going to pick up some through the ground. We're going to pick up some through the air. We're going to spread the ball around a little bit. And how about LeCameron Meadows stepping up, kind of carrying that drive, and then Charlie delivering a dime to Josiah Dozier, a 50-50 ball, which he grabs. So many good things to talk about on that drive, and now we're just going to continue this momentum as we get further into this football game.
LeCameron Meadows, good DNA. His dad, Lou Meadows, was an awesome running back for the Blue Devils back in the early 2000s under head coach John Gross, and you could see it. Very patient, looking for his hole, found it, got positive yardage, and finally connected. Charlie connected with Josiah on that touchdown. So here we go. And the kick is off. High kick. Number 1 returns it. Taylor, he's looking for some running room. He's pushed outside. He's got a wall, and he's got speed, and he breaks it over to the 35. Looks like he's going to be about the 37-yard line. 38-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. We need a big defensive stop here, Brett.
Yeah, we do. We just need to flex the muscle a little bit. And you can see the Blue Devils start out in their base, which is a 3-4. And Barack just kind of goes where he needs to, depending on the tight end set. But it looks like they're coming out in a 10 personnel with 1 running back and no tight end.
Mims waiting on the snap. He takes it, hands it off the middle, find a little running room. He busts out over on the right side, gets positive yardage. Just looks like that was Caleb Wynn on the carry. He picks up about 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
Caleb Wynn is their go-to on the run game. He's a junior running back, number 0. He rushed for 171 yards last week against Central Carrollton, Georgia.
2nd and 4. Twins at the bottom of your screen. Mims waiting on the snap. He takes it, hands off to number 3. He's got running room. He breaks it over for the Yellow Jacket first down. That was Damius Wilson. DK is what they call him. So 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets right at midfield.
You see the Yellow Jackets stick to the run game, similar to what the Blue Devils did coming out of this rain delay. Look for this stud of a quarterback to let it fly here.
They're getting some push on our front guys, which is kind of surprising. Little screen pass, and great call by them. He's looking for running room. Number 1 on the reception, Jalen Taylor on the screen pass. Picks up about 15 yards and another Yellow Jacket first down, so they are knocking on the door.
They sure are, and as I mentioned last week, we've got a hurt player. He looks to be okay. He's rolling around.
I could not see who it was. It was hurt.
It's an Oxford player.
Oxford player.
Yeah, he's screaming. I think he's in pretty good amount of pain.
Hope the young man's okay.
It's his ankle.
You hate to see injuries to any high school athlete.
Yeah, you sure do.
At this time, my producer says we need to take a little break, so we'll take a commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? At Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely, and we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofs. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we're always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer? Amanda brand gas furnaces are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA. So this baby is true red, white, and blue.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School. Looks like it was a lineman for the Yellow Jackets, number 67, Jaden Young, who is injured. We pray for that young man. Hope everything is okay. They're taking him off the field. I don't know exactly what happened on that play. It was a screen pass, and he's able to go downfield and block, and he got tangled up.
Yeah. And that the reception was from Jalen Taylor. Number 1 is wide receiver. He's got multiple offers at the next level. 163 yards receiving last week against Central Carrollton, Georgia, as well as a touchdown. And again, multiple receivers with plenty of receiving yards. This quarterback threw for upper 400 yards passing last week, so they're not scared to let it fly.
I also want to mention, too, the coaches show that we show each week, the Coach Jake Gaines show. We're looking for a sponsor, so if any business out there would like to sponsor the Coach Jake Gaines show, please reach out to Ashlyn Cook or Eric Parsons, and they can give you pricing on that. And also, as I mentioned earlier during the broadcast, for away games, if there's a business that somebody has connections to help us have a covered trailer, doesn't have to be that large, just enough to put our equipment in and haul to away games, that would be much appreciated. We could work out something with them for sponsorships, etc. So if you know somebody, please reach out to Eric Parsons or Ashlyn Cook as well. Getting back into live action, so it's first down for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like the ball is on the 35-yard line. Mims is your quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Taylor is in motion. He stopped. He set. Mims says, looks like we got the blitz going. And the pass is incomplete. And Caleb Goff was putting pressure on Mims.
That's what we were hoping to see. After not being able to get much pressure on the quarterback last week, some stunts from the linebackers. Coach Campbell wrote up a great scheme. That was intended for 0 Caleb Wynn. If Caleb Goff hadn't come in, that would have been a good pickup. It was a fast. He came out of motion and had a little bit of open space, but just dropped the pass.
5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Your Blue Devils lead 7-0. But the Yellow Jackets are in Blue Devil territory. High snap, little delay. Oh, he's met the line of scrimmage. He bounces off. That's Caleb Wynn. He picks up about 2 yards.
He bounced off of Cam Mallory at the line of scrimmage, stayed on his feet and picked up a couple of yards. Again, we talked about this early on in the game in the first drive. Third downs win football games. Let's see what the Blue Devils can do right here.
This is a third down, whole heart construction third down. Thank you for your support of Blue Devil football. Got to come off the field on this third down, Blue Devils. So let's see what Coach Campbell dials up. Looks like he's showing blitz. Brock Willis on the edge.
We're going to be in man coverage here. Looks like a timeout.
Looks like a timeout. Oxford from the upstairs booth did not like what Moody was showing them defensively. So we will take a timeout. Again, we want a third down is being sponsored. This third down is being sponsored by Whole Heart Construction. We thank you for your support of Moody Blue Devil football. So
As a superintendent, anytime you're designing and building new facilities, they're thinking about how do we make sure that that school can function not only for today, but in 25 years to 50 years.
I do know about running a school system, but I did not know a whole lot about construction. So Scout, just having them on board is just tremendous.
Jay and Sloan both make you feel like you're part of the project and you're not an outsider. There would be no way that I would go into a project without them.
We're back live here at Lamar Field on the campus of Oxford High School. And the temperature really feels football weather, Brett Staggs.
I mean, it feels incredible. That rain came in and blew some wind with it, and so we're feeling good. As the Oxford Yellow Jackets are running on third down, a lot of 10 personnel with one back in the backfield and the wide receivers spread out. The Blue Devils looked like they were in man coverage there, which is what Coach Campbell and Coach Gaines like to do on third and long situations. So let's see what we can do against this quarterback who's going to be playing at the next level here in a couple of years.
Mason Mims is your quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Taylor is in motion. He's waiting on the snap. He takes the snap.
Oh,
they ran a great play. I'm telling you, those guys up front, Bailey, Abercrombie, Cam Mallory, Henry.
Here's a replay here.
Smith, here's the replay.
Look at the pulling guard and a pulling tight end.
Who came in early on that? Is that
Sidney
Walton,
yeah,
the Tennessee
commit?
Well, it's fourth down, so it's 4th and 9.
Looks like they decided to run it on that play because the Oxford coaches decided they were in fourth down territory. They wanted to catch the Blue Devils sleep, looking for a pass play and try to sneak in a rush play. Had a little bit of misdirection on there, but the Blue Devils played great assignment football, and here we go.
See what happens here, what kind of the Yellow Jackets dial up. Maybe trying to hard count here. Nope, Mims drops back. He's looking. He's under pressure. The Brock's putting pressure on him. Brock Willis, he throws it away, and Moody takes over on downs. What a great defensive effort of the Blue Devils.
Gracious.
And there's a penalty. Oh, no, on the Blue Devils.
Looks like it's
going to be personal foul, and it's going to give them going to keep possession. Number 5 over there for the Blue Devils. Colin Baker and the receiver were tied up, and they threw the flag. Hopefully it could be offsetting. Let's hope it's offsetting. They replay the down.
Oh, it just deflates you. I mean, you've
and Coach Gaines is not happy, so he is trying to find out. Hopefully it's going to be offsetting. Coach Gaines wants an explanation.
Yeah, just absolutely deflating there. You make a huge play, and then you let your emotions get the best out of you.
Here's the play. Illegal blindside block on the defense.
Blindside block.
Yep. So that results in a first down. That's a 15-yard penalty. Usually on defense, that's usually an offensive call, blindside block. So I don't know what happened.
I think Coach Gaines is going to look for an explanation from a guy who's a white hat and calls a blindside block on the defense. I will be expecting some kind of explanation as well.
That just takes the momentum out. Great defensive effort for the Blue Devils, but gives new life to the Yellow Jackets.
It sure does, and these things will kill you. You have to stay disciplined. You have to stay mentally tough.
So 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Mims drops back. He's under pressure. Oh, we miss it. He throws it in the end zone. He's wide open. Incomplete.
He missed it. Goodness gracious. And you had an opportunity there to see the poise from this quarterback. Again, he's going to Louisville next year. Here's a replay right here. We had some pressure on him from Bailey Abercrombie, but he stepped up in the pocket, delivered a decent pass. The receiver just couldn't come down with it in the back of the end zone. And he was open.
He was wide open. We're getting pressure on him. We just got to lock up. So 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like the ball is on the 20-yard line from this angle.
They're seeing something they like.
Blue Devils are
game.
coming, but they're going to back off of it now. Caleb Goff looks over to the sideline from Coach Campbell to get the play.
We've had some good stunts so far from those backers.
Mims waits on the snap. He takes it. He drops back into, and Bailey Abercrombie was coming.
Let's see what we got here.
Three minutes and 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oxford's just penalized 5 yards for delay of game, so pushes it back to the 25.
And it looks like Oxford's paid attention to the film that they received on us from Gainesville last week. If you remember, we got burned over the middle a couple of times last week, and that's where they wanted to place that pass. So hopefully we can make some adjustments and shut that down moving forward.
2nd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Wilson in motion. Mims takes the snap, hands it off. Great staying home there.
Goodness gracious. Looks like Caleb.
Is that Caleb Goff on the tackle? He stayed at home.
Yes, that was Caleb Goff.
So that play picked up about 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and about 13, I believe. So another whole heart construction 3rd down for your Blue Devil defense.
This is another huge 3rd down.
This is where we kind of come off the field.
Yep. I mean, a really good defensive play from the Blue Devils on this drive. They gave up a big chunk play. They gave up a penalty, which gave it up as a Yellow Jackets.
10 seconds left on the 25-second game clock. Mims drops back. He's getting pressured. He's under pressure. We miss him. He's under. The ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground. The ball's on. He's calling an incomplete pass. He is calling an incomplete pass.
Goodness gracious, if we can get a replay right here, I would love to see these white jerseys swarm the quarterback. Looks like Barack and Sydney. And then guess who's staying home?
Ball slipped out of his hands, Brett.
Yep. Number 6, Marshall Teofilo, also stayed where he was supposed to be and stepped up and scared the ball out of the quarterback's hand, it looks like.
So I don't know with that game last week they played Central Carrollton if they had any field goals, but it looks like they don't have confidence in their field goal kicker. This may just be their offensive set. So big 4th down here, 4th and 13 for the Blue Devils. Let's see what they do. And Jake Gaines is going to call timeout. Jake wants to talk to the head referee.
Man, I would love to be a fly on the wall for this conversation that's about to happen right now. First off, he didn't see what he wanted on defense. Secondly, the official's trying to avoid Coach Gaines as he finally gets him over to the sidelines.
Coach Wiley is standing nearby, trying to get probably an explanation on that backside block. I'm not familiar. Obviously, it happens because they called it, but it's usually an offensive side.
Yeah, you'd assume that you get maybe a unnecessary roughness or something of the like, but very interesting call to say the least. And Gaines isn't just going to let it slip by. Had a couple of great individual defensive plays on this drive. We did what I wanted to see in the Stag Steps, get some pressure on that quarterback. He's still delivering some dimes, but we've been able to get him rattled and off his mark here early. Huge 4th down here for the Blue Devils. We cannot afford to give up plays like this.
Fourth and 13 for the Yellow Jackets. Big play for your Blue Devils. Let's see what happens. Caleb Goff backs off the blitz. Mims looks over to the sideline. 11 seconds left on the game, 25-second game clock. Down to 6, 5, 4, 3. Takes a snap. He's under a lot of pressure. It's a screen pass. Goodness. A great call. Great call by Oxford.
I don't know.
He's close from this angle. I can't.
Looks like they got it. Yep, looks like they got it.
It looks like it's
No,
going to be turned over to blue. I can't from this angle. We
tell.
cannot
What do you see, Willie?
where they spot.
They're going to bring the chains out.
To me, it looks like it's going to be about short by the nose of the football here.
They're going to bring the chains out.
I'm standing right in front of you. Got to bring the chains out. Here we go.
Willie, see if you can intimidate him in our direction.
Let's see what happens.
Pull that chain tight. Pull it tight.
Yeah!
I was right.
Good job, Willie Strickland. And Jake Gaines does his famous running down the sideline.
Oh.
Huge defensive stop.
We gave them everything but 1 inch on that play. That was a great play from the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Just came up short there. Huge play for the Blue Devils. And let's see if we can get back in the rhythm.
I'd say that was about 10 blades of turf short of the first down.
So it looks like the ball's about the 10-yard line. So we got to be careful here. No turnovers. Let's see what happens. Wow.
Goodness gracious, what a great play. While we got a break, I've got some folks in Panama City Beach that are listening. Some Troy and Kerry Gullidge, lifelong friends of ours. Thank you guys for tuning in to the
Appreciate
411
the support.
Network.
So 1st and 10 Blue Devils. Charlie waiting on the snap. Bradley Blaze is in motion.
They're going to get
flag.
us on a false start, but it looked like it was a signal from our left guard to snap the ball. Yeah, Coach Gaines is going to want an explanation because that's perfectly legal. Our left guard signaled the center to snap the ball, and they still flagged that, but that's perfectly legal in high school football.
So they're going to be penalized 5 yards, so it's going to be
he's not going to let
15.
that slide. And I know you guys could see it too. I'm over here 60 yards away, and it was clear to me, but the officials saw something different. It doesn't matter.
Jake pleaded his case, and he didn't win that one. So here we go. 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils. Blaze is in motion. He's set. Charlie takes a snap. Hands off to the Cameron. He pushed outside. Looks like he may have lost some yards. I can't tell from this angle.
Yep, just no running room. No running room for, I believe that was the Cameron in on the carry.
2 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Play lost 2 yards. So 2nd and about 17 from Moody.
Elijah Rutledge will run into the game, and he can be used anywhere. You can see him in H-back and slot, even on the outside sometimes.
Cameron Meadows is your running back. Jet sweep.
Oh,
and
no.
they read it. Almost a safety.
Almost. And that was Elijah Rutledge that caught the pass on the jet sweep. And he's taking that, looks like, at the 1 inch mark. We're bringing in our heavy package, it looks like. We just want to get a little space so that we can punt it away. We definitely don't want to give up a safety
here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Charlie runs off the field, and the big nasty, some of the defensive players will run in. Caleb's going to take the snap.
Takes a snap, just runs up the middle, trying to get positive yardage.
Yeah, and he's going to stay out of the end zone, it looks like. He's going to stay out of the end zone. I mean, what a show of confidence from Coach Gaines and his player, Caleb Goff.
So this is where Caleb has really got to come in for us right here with his punting, because he is one heck of a punter. So it looks like the ball is on the – I can't tell where the – but it looks like the quarter, 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, 18 seconds. So we're going to have to get this off before the quarter ends. Caleb's got to be careful not to take a step back.
Oh, and they're coming for it.
Yep. There it is.
And he got it off.
Good kick. Wow. He takes it. Oh, and there's a great coverage.
Yep. That's number 1, Jalen Taylor. He's a speed demon. He's dangerous every time the ball gets in his hands. And I mean, it's not where you want them to start the drive. Here's the replay here, but it'll be all right.
That was Caleb's run. Oh, Elijah Rutledge run on the replay. So Yellow Jackets are deep in the Blue Devil territory. But let's see what this defense can do here, Brett. See if we can get that 19 seconds to go in the quarter, so about one play it looks like before we end this first quarter. They have got trips over at the bottom of the screen. Mims waiting on the snap. He takes it, hands it off.
Great penetration
up there.
But it looks like the
them
turf
big
monster.
uglies. You got the big nasties on offense. You got the big uglies on defense. And man, I love watching them play.
He got some penetration, but it looks like the turf monster helped finish off the job on that play right there.
Henry Smith, Bailey Abercrombie, Cam Mallory, Barack Willis. Wow.
That's a strong four right there.
And that's going to end the first quarter with your Blue Devils leading 7-0. Wow. What a first quarter, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football with the 411 Network.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer. Yeah, Manor brand air conditioners are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA.
Welcome back to the 411 Network, live here at Lamar Field on the campus of Oxford High School. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, start of the second quarter. They got them to move. That offensive lineman that got hurt, so now they've got a new one in there. I think number 77 has replaced him. That is Bryson Sanderson. No, he may be a starter.
He is a starter.
I'm trying to see. So the Yellow Jackets are penalized 5 yards, so 2nd and 15. Mims waiting on the snap. He takes the snap. He drops back. He fires over. Pass is complete to Taylor. Play picks up about 5-6 yards.
Yep. Number 2, Noah Hicks, was there to make the play. Just created a little too much separation. Notice from the quarterback, Mims, there's not a lot of long developing plays. He gets the ball and gets it out. He catches the snap. He gets it out. Probably due to the pressure that he's getting. He doesn't want to hold on to this football that long.
This is a whole heart construction 3rd down for your Blue Devils. It's 3rd and 10. Another big play here. It's probably going to be 4-down territory. So let's see what Yellow Jackets dial up.
Here.
He's getting pressure. Brock Willis!
Oh.
He throws it. He's wide open. That's why he's going to Louisville. Pass is complete to number 9, Nick Richardson. And picks up a Yellow Jacket 1st down. Pressure from Barack Willis.
Yeah. I mean, Barack Willis, Cam Mallory, and Henry Smith. I mean, there's 3 white jerseys swarming this quarterback.
And he is so poised,
He
Brett.
delivered a dime on a throw. He's a Power 5 guy. He knows how to sling it. Almost 500 yards in his first game this season passing, which is a video game number.
Yeah, amen to that. So, new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. Mims waiting on the snap. He takes it, drops back. He's getting a little pressure from Brock Willis. Another screen. Pass to Caleb Wynn for more positive yardage. It looks like he picks up about 8. No, actually he's picked up 9 yards, so 2nd and 1.
We're getting busted on screen so far. Cam Mallory made the read on that play, but just couldn't make the play itself.
And Coach Campbell and his staff will make adjustments on that.
They sure will.
So 2nd and 1.
Looks like maybe a
Look,
timeout.
official timeout, maybe to measure the gain. I don't know. Cannot see what's going on. They're going to measure.
Yeah, and that screen pass has kind of been slicing and dicing us early in this game. We saw it last week. We were getting cut open with that pass over the middle. These teams kind of hone in on what works and stick to it, but believe in Coach Campbell to make some adjustments. And when we even saw one there, Cam Mallory made the read. He just wasn't in position to make the play, and that's hard to do, especially as a – let's see this. Ooh.
Got some score updates. Looks like in the second quarter. First down, Yellow Jackets. Jacksonville and Alexandria are all tied up at 21.
Goodness gracious.
And looks like Fairview is leading Springville 34-10. Centerpoint leading Fultondale 16-0. So it looks like it's 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. They're knocking on the door. Let's see what the Blue Devils dial up. Mims waiting on the snap. Man in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's getting pressure, and he throws it away.
Goodness gracious. Bailey Abercrombie and Barack Willis are meeting up for a tea party. Here's the replay here. They're living in the backfield. Yep. And this quarterback, again, so poised, delivering some good throws, but could not make the completion there.
So 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on the Blue Devil 11-yard line. Mims looks over to the sideline for his play.
And look for this quarterback to find kind of his safety net.
He's a runner, too.
Yeah.
A quarterback
Taylor,
draw right here.
Jalen Taylor, number 1.
6 seconds on the 25-second game clock. Down to 3. He takes it, hands it off the middle. That's Caleb Wynn.
Cam Mallory, here's the
Barack
replay
Willis
here.
coming up from the pile. That's Barack Willis. Big 3rd and 9 right here.
Cam Mallory had to run off the field due to a helmet coming off. 3rd and 9. Look for the quarterback to look for his comfort players. Jalen Taylor, number 1, and Nick Richardson, number 9.
Let's see what kind of pressure we get. Mims takes back. He's got time. He looks. He fires it over. Guys wide open.
Let's go!
Great open field tackle. Is that Colin Baker over there?
Number 5, Kylan Baker. Watch, he comes all the way from the top of the screen to meet this receiver almost at the line of scrimmage.
Great play.
And it looks like the field goal team is coming in for the Oxford Yellow Jackets.
So ball's on the 8-yard line. So it's about a 26-yard field goal here. Place, snap, kick is up.
Great kick.
And it's good. With 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter, Oxford Yellow Jackets are on the board. It's Moody 7, Oxford 3, and the fans standing giving a great round of applause for them Moody Blue Devils on that defensive stand.
Huge play. I mean, they started out in very unfavorable field position, and to be able to hold them to 3 there is a big move for the Blue Devils. Seeing a lot of bright spots there for the Blue Devil defense and offense so far this game.
I agree with you, Brett. I mean, defensively, good as advertised.
Yeah.
A couple of mistakes are hurting us on that screen play because obviously they know the speed we have, and usually they're going to call plays like that because we're going to over-pursue.
Yeah. That's exactly right, and it's hard. That's what I was trying to get at earlier. As a defensive end or an interior defensive lineman, when those offensive line just say "Olay" and let you go, your eyes get big and you start running full speed to the quarterback. You're playing right into their trap on that screen play. That's why it was good to see Cam Mallory already make an adjustment on one of the last screen passes we saw, and he sat back. But he wasn't in a position to make a play, but it's already a good adjustment.
Some more score updates. Montgomery Catholic 44, St. Clair County 14. Leeds 21, Shays Valley 13. Mumford 7, Lincoln 0. Elijah Rutledge, he's got a little room. You give him a little room. Almost broke it. That's number 1. That's Josiah Dozier. My bad. I thought it was Elijah Rutledge. But Joe Dozier on the return, just a little crease there, Brett, and he would have been gone.
Yeah, it's good to start an offensive drive not in the shadow of your own goalpost. Let's let them relax a little bit and call the plays.
Bravis Cave Jr. is your lone setback for your Blue Devils. Charlie Johnston is your quarterback. He waits on the snap, fakes it, little screen pass. It's complete, open field. Great call. Number 9, Elijah Rutledge on the reception. Picks up about 8 yards.
Yeah, you love to see that on first down. Elijah Rutledge, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He's a do-it-everything guy. He'll go in the slot. He'll be back at H-back. You can send him in motion on a speed sweep. He's a great tool to have as a sophomore for the Blue Devils.
So 2nd and 2 for your Blue Devils. Bravis Cave Jr. Charlie takes the snap. He's got time. He's got time. He's looking deep. There he is. He's wide.
Oh,
intended for number 3, Steven Sigler II. Falls incomplete.
And that's a speed demon right there with 4.3 speed. That's insane. I love the call. On 2nd and short, I love the call. Go deep. You can run it on 3rd down if you need to. But let's try to pick up a chunk play right there. So aggressive play calling from Coach Gaines and company. And we'll hit one of those.
We thought we'd see some of that last week, but that Gainesville defense was putting a lot of pressure on Charlie. So big 3rd and 2 here for the Blue Devils. You got twins at the top, twins at the bottom. You got motion. They need to get set.
Yeah, looks like
5 seconds on the 25-second clock. You got to hurry.
They got it off. Oh.
Yep. Jake saw the 25-second clock going, so they're going to take a timeout. We're going to stay here with it. We know we're going to take a break from our producer. You're watching Moody Blue Devil Football on the 411 Network.
Play hard, play to win. But when sports injuries occur, you can rely on Encore. Our professional team treats all types of sports-related injuries for athletes of all ages. Our licensed therapists work closely with the patient, your family, and physician to get you back into action quickly and safely. At Encore, we love to see you move. Log on to EncoreRehab.com for a location near you.
At Lions and Lambs, we are dedicated to being the hands and feet of Jesus both locally and globally. Our mission is to share the gospel and help those in need. Whether here in the U.S., South America, Africa, or Asia, we create opportunities for people to encounter Jesus and experience his love firsthand. We support local leaders, help fund missions to spread the gospel, and supplies to bring hope where it's needed the most. Do you want to join us in making a difference? Partner with us through prayer, donating, or coming along on a trip. Find out how to join us and stay connected with our journey on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at lionsandlambs.info.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here at the campus of Oxford High School. It's 3rd and 2 for your Blue Devils. 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the first half. So let's see what the Blue Devils dial up. Bravis Cave Jr., your lone setback. Charlie's waiting on the snap. Braden Wright goes in motion. Charlie takes the snap. Fakes it to Great play to Josiah Dozier.
Josiah.
That's that RPO, it looks like.
Here's the replay right here. Charlie's deciding whether or not he wants to give it or keep it. He sees something he likes, delivers a bullet as he's kind of fading out of the backfield, and Josiah finds a little seam and picks up some
And that was
yards.
the Arborist first down for your Blue Devils. We thank the Arborists for their support.
New face in for the Blue Devils, number 11, Colin Eatman. He's getting some PT in this game.
1st and 10, Moody. Charlie takes the snap. He looks back. He's got room. He's got room.
Look at him.
Look at Charlie run. He picks up about maybe 1 yard.
He had Colin to the bottom of the screen, but as a quarterback in 5A football, when bodies are flying around, it's hard to catch everything.
Looks like he may gain. I thought he gained a yard, but they're looking like no gain on the play. So 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Let's see what they dial up.
Yeah,
Trips down here.
Yeah.
At the bottom of your screen.
I like giving it to Bravis right here and letting him take off.
Charlie waits on the snap. Braden Wright It's this little. Oh, he was patient. They see something on that alignment, Brett, because they've read it twice.
Yeah.
Negative yardage on that play. So our formation, they line up. They know we're running that play every time.
The first time we ran it, Elijah picked up some positive yardage on the play, and they picked up a key and have been reading it ever since. Just have not had much success. 3rd and long, we've got some athletes out on the field. Let's let Charlie spin it a little bit.
3rd and very long, 3rd and 15 for the Blue Devils. Charlie waits on the snap. He takes it. He's under pressure.
Goodness.
Oh, and he throws it back. That's a live ball. Goes out of bounds. He was under duress, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, I believe.
Yep. Just tries to get that ball out of bounds. I believe they're calling that a fumble since it was a backwards pass. So they're bringing the chains all the way back. So here he'll be Caleb Goff again in to bail us out. Yeah, and he just did not have an opportunity. By the time that he went on that play action, fake give, defense was all over him.
And they were showing blitz, and they got on him quick.
Yeah.
So Caleb Goff is your punter for the Blue Devils. Let's see if he can get off a good kick here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Caleb's running. He's got room. Caleb Goff's got room. He's down the sideline.
And he's not going to get back to the original play, but that's what having an athlete like that, that's the benefit, having an athlete like Caleb Goff. I mean, he climbed the ladder just to stop that from shooting over his head and picked up some yardage on it.
So Coach Wiley and his special teams will have a little conversation here. You can bet that. Just because make sure the snap, you got to make sure that snap every time.
And here we are, the Blue Devil defense. Bend but don't break. Starting in unfavorable field position once again. Wouldn't you love to see a turnover right here with 6 minutes and 37
Let's
seconds
dial up
to go?
a turnover. 6 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the first half. Number 25 is getting set. Andre Ford Jr. Looks like they're going to get offsides. Yep. Number 25 came in, lined up in the neutral zone. So he comes right off the field.
You saw the play that the Yellow Jackets are going for. Pulling guard number 77. He's going to be a lead blocker.
Down on the Moody sidelines, our coaches are really in the offensive line's ear right now, trying to get that protection. Bless you there, Brett.
Thank you, sir.
So 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. They're on 48-yard line. Looks like we're about to put some pressure. Mims drops back.
Delayed give.
Handoff, and Wynn's got some room on that left side. And he picks up about 6-7 yards.
Yeah.
Actually picks up about 5.
Brody McCutcheon was able to come in and make the stop there for the Blue Devils. Brody, by the way, we didn't talk about this.
He had a good game last week.
Came away with 14 tackles last week, second in the team in tackles.
So 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
They were able to pick up what they lost there on that draw play. That's a dangerous play when you've got a quarterback that can really spin it. You're setting back in motion. If he pauses and gives that off as a draw, it can catch you off guard.
Mims waits on the snap. He takes it. He fakes the handoff. He's got time. He's going deep down the middle. What a catch.
Great catch.
By number 1, Jalen Taylor. He climbed the ladder, and that play picked up a Yellow Jacket first down, but the throw from Mims, wow.
Great throw. He really spun it. Great catch because McCutcheon was there in coverage and laid a hit, but he still came down with the ball. Jalen Taylor is Mims' safety blanket. When all things go wrong, he typically tends to throw it that way.
So a new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like the ball's on the 20-yard line. So see what this defense dials up. Mims takes the snap. He's got some pressure. Another screen pass. Oh, almost. They read it a little bit better that time.
Did. You saw Caleb was exactly where that ball was going. Great eyes there from Caleb Goff.
Official timeout on the field.
I don't know for maybe
they may have to officially do a water break. here, so it looks like it's going to be a water break. And we'll take a water break ourselves. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School. Yellow Jackets are in the red zone, knocking on the door. It's 2nd and 10. Mims takes the snap. Delay. Great
gracious.
play.
Let's see who was that. Was that Henry Smith?
That was Caleb Wynn on the carry. But Caleb Goff in on the tackle. Big
Wow.
play. Play made maybe 1 yard. So another whole heart construction, 3rd down for your Moody Blue Devils.
And just like Aiden Robinson was Mr. Reliable for the offense last year, Caleb Goff, Mr. Reliable for the defense. You can always guarantee he's going to be where he's supposed to be, giving it 100%.
Big 3rd down here. Let's see what the Blue Devils dial up. Mims takes the snap. There's that little bubble screen, and they read it. And he gets positive yardage, and he picks up a Yellow Jacket 1st down. He's down inside the 5-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah,
they're knocking on the door.
Caleb's slow to get up.
Caleb Goff is slow getting up, and he's coming off the sideline.
Jagger Ludolf's going to run in to replace him.
That bubble screen is called at the right time. It's just –
yeah, and we had players in the position just couldn't make the play.
Yellow Jackets knocking on the door. 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the first half. Mims takes the snap, hands off to Wynn. He's looking for some running room. He picks up about 3 to 4. From this angle, Brett, it's hard to see where the ball's actually placed, so it looks like it's going to be on the –
It's right on the 1 yard line.
It's on the one. Thank you, Willie. Our sideline reporter, Willie Strickland, helping us there with the spot.
Blue Devils have their largest personnel in. The Oxford Yellow Jackets like to run a 20 personnel with 2 backs in the backfield when they're this close to the end zone.
Let's see what happens. He right up under center.
Push. No.
Oh, they pushed him back. He did not get a push. No,
Goodness
sir.
gracious.
Ball came out, but after the play was blown dead and his helmet came off, so he will have to leave.
Here. You can see Marshall Teofilo and Bailey Abercrombie leading the charge. They thought they were going to pull a fast one on us. The Blue Devils said, no, sir, try again later.
So Mims will have to come out with a helmet coming off, and he's replaced by number 13, Maddox Mims.
If it were me, all eyes would be on Caleb Wynn right now.
Yeah.
With a backup quarterback in on a big 3rd down.
Blue Devil fans are getting loud, as you can hear them on the 411 network. Let's see what happens. He takes a snap, and Brett, you called it. A stutter step. They pushed him back.
Touchdown.
They ruled him. He broke the plane. Oxford scores, as you can see with the LED lighting they have here.
Oh, and that defense got some penetration, but Caleb Wynn, a very savvy running back, showed some patience.
So it looks like we have an injury on the field. I can't tell.
He seems to be okay. He was just a little slow getting up. Looked like it was number 2, Noah Hicks. Hard to tell from here.
Waiting on the extra point. Snap, the kick is up, and it's good. So with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half, Yellow Jackets take the lead. It's 10-7. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 network.
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? At Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely, and we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofs. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we're always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
We do have to get out the field.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here at the campus of Oxford High School. Brad, I know during the rain delay we saw some former Blue Devils. Saw Blaine Burks here, Zane Smith. We were able to talk to him a little bit. Good to see those guys coming out supporting the Blue Devils.
Yeah, it looked like Zane Smith put on about 30 pounds of muscle in Jacksonville.
Let's see if we could break one here. Little pooch kick.
Be Bradley Blaze.
Bradley Blaze on the return.
Yeah,
takes it down to like the 33-yard line, 32-yard line.
And if you're watching any football last night, you got the treat of seeing Blue Devils all over the TV, from Arkansas, Coastal Carolina to Jacksonville State. Moody being represented at the next level. Davion got him a catch last night as well.
I saw Chase Jackson for Coastal Carolina. So here we go, Blue Devils. 1st and 10. Charlie waiting on the snap. Fakes this little jet sweep. That's LaCameron Meadows. He's patient, looking for some room.
There's LaCameron. Great run.
He is patient just like his dad. Here's the replay right here. He's just waiting. Great block.
Well, it's a smart call right there. As we've noted, they've blown up that speed sweep multiple times. So your goal is to get them to overcommit on the speed sweep and sneak LaCameron out of the backfield.
That play picked up 5 yards. Charlie takes a snap. LaCameron again looking for a running room. Up the middle. More positive yardage.
Did you see how he hit the hole right there? Put a helmet down and ran in. Wasn't able to get much. Picked up a few yards.
Moody has a 1-2 punch, Brad, in the running back this year, and that's good to see.
Yeah, we were just talking during the break. There's not a true number one running back because Bravis and LaCameron are both so good. They're utilized in slightly different ways, but I wouldn't want to go up against either one of those guys.
So big 3rd and 2 for your Blue Devils.
Oxford with 3 down linemen.
Let's see what they do here.
There goes the 4th.
LaCameron Meadows is your lone setback. Charlie takes the snaps off LaCameron up the middle. He's got the first down. That's another The Arborist first down for the Blue Devils.
And I don't know if you see, here's the replay right here. Bradley Blaze is coming in the hole, laying a block, but LaCameron bounced it into the right hole.
Big Jackson Randall there. Big Nasty getting a good block to get positive yardage for LaCameron Meadows. So a new set of downs for the Blue Devils.
New set of downs, a new running back.
2 minutes to go in the first half. Charlie takes a snap. LaCameron's looking for the hole. More positive yardage. Yeah. He's dragging tacklers with him.
That's Bravis.
That's Bravis Cave Jr., my bad.
Exactly what we're talking about, that 1-2 punch. And it seems like Coach Gaines is in, here's the replay. He's in the mindset, we're going to do this until you stop us. And they have not stopped us from picking up positive yards yet on this drive.
He picked up, looks like 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go in the first half. The clock is running. Let's see what they dial up here. Charlie takes a snap. He fakes it. He's going to go deep. He's looking. Yeah. He's looking. He's got time. Ooh. He had Elijah Rutledge wide open there. But that will stop the clock with 1 minute and 21 seconds to go in the first half. Brad, I apologize for that.
All good. You like to see the play call right there, lull him to sleep, lull him to sleep, lull him to sleep, and then try to shoot for something over the middle. Charlie just couldn't find anything he was super confident with.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. To me, it looks like about 3rd and 6 from where we are, Brett.
You really want to get some points on the board on this drive, but most importantly, you want to hold it until halftime so we get the ball coming out of the second half.
Charlie waiting on the snap. Joe Dozier's in motion. Charlie takes a snap. Bravis Cave breaks away. Tried to catch him on that little delay right there.
Yeah, Oxford takes a timeout wisely.
Yep. Timeout, Oxford.
Oxford wants to reserve as much time as possible because they're going to get the ball back as we punt it away. And they've got a quarterback and they got some receivers who busted some big plays last week, so we're definitely going to have to play careful assignment football, not let them get back in before the half.
I'm still looking at an update of the Springville score. Looks like Fairview 41, Springville 10. Trying to get some updates on that. That's our Region 6 updates. That's one we're going to keep a lot of updates on this year. Also, we'll keep updates on our St. Clair County schools. Last I heard, Coosa Christian was leading Pell City 17-7 at the half. Not sure about the Victory Christian score.
Victory Christian is off this week.
That's right. My bad.
Along with my East Central Patriots.
Raglan, the Raglan score. Raglan and Donahoe score. And Arrington Purple Cats. Trying to get an update on that score. And shout out to Ashland Cook's hometown, Arrington, Alabama. They are watching the 411 network. She is so popular in Arrington right now, she may be mayor one day there.
Look at this. Blue Devil offense on the field with 4th and 7 on our side of the field.
Charlie waiting on the snap here.
Try to draw him off sides.
Looks like it's going to be a pooch kick.
Yep. He's got that leg in it, but he tried twice.
Looks like we're going to take a – yep. He may take the delay here.
It's all good. It's all good.
We do have an update on the Arrington game. They are up 16-14 over Georgiana. Wow. So Moody takes a timeout. We'll stay with it with 1 minute 14 seconds to go in the first half. Brett, really, this game, the delay, not saying with the delay, game score may be any different, but Moody has really, it's a 1-2 punch here.
Yeah, it really is, and you hate to see them get in the end zone like that. But as we mentioned, it's just been a game of field position. That's been Oxford's greatest advantage so far. Every time they've gotten the ball up to this point, they've started with great field position, and this defense really is putting a great product out there. But there's only so much you can do when they're knocking down the door as soon as they get the football. So we're going to have to see in the second half us improve our field position game. And I believe that would shift the score of this football game here.
At halftime, right when the end of the second quarter, we'll have Willie have a interview with Coach Gaines to give his thoughts on the first half. But looks like Charlie is staying in. No, he's coming off. And Caleb Goff, number 0 this year for the Blue Devils, will be punting away. Good snap. We need a real good snap here.
There it is.
Good high kick.
Great
Good
coverage.
high kick. Take a bounce.
Stop it.
Ooh, it was close on the Yellow Jacket there, but he did not touch it. So with 1 minute 6 seconds to go in the first half, Oxford has time with that quarterback, Brett, to put some points back on the board.
They really do, and here's what you want to see: 2 things. You want to see Barack Willis and company putting some pressure on this great quarterback, but you also want to see lockdown coverage in the secondary. Yep. This needs to be a no-fly zone. They need to strap him up, keep everything in front of them. You can give away a little bit of yardage going into this halftime, but you can't give away any chunk plays, and Oxford had a few big chunk plays last week, so we need to hold them.
1st and 10 Yellow Jackets. Looks like the ball is on their 32-yard line. Mims takes the snap, fires it over, pass is complete. Can't see who made the reception on that side. DK.
Caleb Goff deliver the hit there, and that's
Wilson.
what he's saying. Playing man
Number
coverage.
3.
Picks up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. We're under 1 minute.
Playing man coverage, keep everything in front of you.
Mims takes the snap, fires it back over. Pass complete again. Number 2 for the Blue Devils. Noah Hicks on that stop, but that will stop the clock as the chains move. 34 seconds to go. I expect them to air it out here, Brett.
Yeah.
Here quickly.
You
They're
got to
setting
look
it up.
for number 9 and
there it
number
is
1.
right there. There's the fake. He's under pressure, and he's going down. He's on the sack.
Henry Smith.
Henry Smith with the sack.
Number 4, Henry Smith. Great hit.
Just
right
what
there.
they needed as the clock has stopped.
For some reason.
Not sure why.
The Blue Devils called a timeout, it looks like.
Oh, Moody calls a timeout with 20 seconds to go.
Coach saw something he liked.
So it's going to be
Timeout Oxford. Excuse me.
So Oxford took the timeout.
Interesting call. Here's a replay right here. Henry Smith comes from the backside. Ooh, and just delivers a great hit along with Bailey
Abercrombie.
That's exactly what we needed. We could not go through this football game without putting pressure on this quarterback. He's too good. He'll pick even the best secondary apart. It's got to be a 1-2 punch with the defense. Great coverage, great pressure. That way we can shut him down.
We got pressure last week on the Gainesville quarterback. He's just so quick. But we did have some quarterback hurries and quarterback sacks last week. So there was some positive there on the defensive side.
And we got, in fact, Cam Mallory came away with a couple sacks and 6 tackles last week, and Barack got a couple himself as well as 8 tackles.
We also want to thank Clay Cook at Stockton Mortgage for sponsoring Moody High School's Teacher of the Week. This week's winner is Amon Kelly. Coach Kelly is the Teacher of the Week. I want to thank Clay Cook for sponsoring this each and every week on the 411 Network. So 2nd and 17. Mims takes a step. There's Barack Willis. He's going down again. He is going down again.
Barack
Henry Smith.
And Henry Smith. Here's the replay. They all three converged at the same time.
Barack Willis getting in on there. And that's just going to run the clock out.
What a powerful
very
defensive
positive
line.
there. Very, very positive. So looking for Willie Strickland. Make sure we get trying to find Willie. I see him. I'm seeing. So we're going to go down to Willie Strickland. Wait till the cameraman gets on him. He's right at midfield.
All right, we ready?
Hang on. We're trying to find you on the camera. We're going to go down to – go ahead, Willie,
All right,
Coach Jake Gaines.
All right, Coach, we started the time back after the lightning delay with momentum, and looks like we got momentum going to the halftime.
Yeah, this is a good game. We hadn't played great overall. I think defensively we're in a position we're on the field a lot. Whether that's offense not sustaining drives or defense, not getting off the field early enough. It's complementary football, so we got to do a lot better job just playing together as a team. We had a bad snap on that punt right there, and that hurt some field position. But overall, I'm proud of the way the guys are fighting. That sucks going. Warm up. Start a game, you're 4 minutes in, and then you have to go in there for over an hour and try to keep your mind right and locked in. But I think the kids they're there now, so we just got to come out second half and make these corrections right here and go do it.
Well, we talked about it this morning about adversity up and down throughout the season. So here we go.
That's it. It's ebbs and flows, man. It's football. So it's never as good as you think. It's never as bad as you think. Just try to stay even keel. But I really am. I'm proud of the guys. This is the number 5 team in 6A, and I'm pissed because we're not winning. So we're in a good spot right now. We just got to keep getting better and like I said, we got to make silly mistakes on offense. I'm telling you, this offense can be explosive. We can be dangerous. We just keep making these stupid, silly mistakes, and we can get them fixed.
Well, Coach, good luck to you in the second half. Thank you.
Willie, thank you.
There you go, guys.
All right, we're going to turn it over to watch the Moody Blue Devil Marching Band, and also you'll see the Oxford Band at halftime.
He said right after the band. Can you do it after the movie? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here at Oxford High School, the campus of Oxford High School. And joining me now up in the booth is head strength and conditioning coach here at Moody High School, Coach Cam Willis. And Cam's going to give us an update about Moody volleyball.
Hey, listen, 411 Nation, okay? The 411 boys are taking care of business. We're going to keep taking care of business. But, man, I want to shout out, okay? I told my my volleyball girls, man, the 411 girls, that I was gonna crash the set tonight. We went down to Orlando and they took care of business, man. They're 9-0, still haven't dropped the set, man. So I just wanted to say, man, congratulations to you guys. I love you guys. Y'all are playing exceptionally well. And y'all need to get shout out too, man. Shout it out too. So, man, love you guys, and as promised, man.
Are they watching?
They are watching. They are watching right now. Okay,
go so, Moody volleyball.
Hey,
go Blue Devils.
Hey, as promised, I did what I told y'all I was gonna do, man. Love you guys, and I catch y'all, man. I'm eating my burgers. Y'all see the 411 boys about to go take care of business in the second half, man. Love y'all.
Right.
Check out.
Thanks, Coach Cam. All right.
You don't have to have cell service for an email that they already sent a week ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Oxford City Schools Superintendent Dr. Shannon Stanley and Oxford High School Principal Seth Tanky, please welcome to the field the Oxford High School Yellow Jacket Marching Band, the Sound of Champions. round of champions are under the field direction of head drum major Noah Paredes and assistant drum major Izzy Seaman. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy the sound of champions.
Go out there and look at. I showed Eric. He knows what to do. Look at him. He knows what to do.
Get skinny and slip through there.
Nah. Got the picture.
Color guard, Kerry Wills. And sign, Caitlin Lindley. Majorette, Aaron Locke. Marching Tech, Wes Wade. Assistant band directors, John Underwood and Jacob McCraw. And band director, Brian Bradbury.
Because I'm going to say the line about if you're in the visitors crowd, we'll treat you just as nice as if you're on the Blue Devil side. Yeah. Let me add that to it. And then go Blue Devils. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got on this one. It's already going.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School, where Oxford has a 3-point lead over your Blue Devils at 10-7. Brett, some first half thoughts.
Okay, we were losing by 3 at halftime a week ago, but I cannot express how different this game feels. Last week, It felt like we were barely hanging on, like at any moment they could break through. This week, it feels like if we fix a few small things, we don't not only be winning this game, be winning this game pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
We need to focus on continuing to control the line of scrimmage, focus on controlling the game, and Coach Gaines said it, in field position, and just stop making stupid mistakes, and we'll be in the driver's seat of this football game. I would feel really good about this one. How about you?
Yeah, I do as well. Like you said at halftime, Willie, it was like some critical mistakes offensively. We get some stuff going, and then, we just can't – it's execution. It's always about execution. So if we could get this offense – we're moving the ball positively. You got that 1-2 punch and Bravis Cave Jr. and LaCameron Meadows. If we can just keep grinding and then if we can establish the run, that opens up the pass. That's always coach speak. It always happens. True. And vice versa, if we can get the pass game going, it's going to open up the run game. So we're in this thing. Like you said, I feel a lot better than last week. I felt good about last week, except after that first drive of the second half. Yeah. And it changed. But again, I want to give a shout out to the Moody fans that made the trip up today. I mean, I know you really can't see it from where we are on the camera angle, but going down to the restroom at halftime and looking back, this is a long, wide stadium. It's a long way width-wise, and there's a lot of Blue Devil fans here, Brett.
Yeah, there sure are, and it's good to see the crowd travel well. They're still excited, even after taking a big loss last week, still excited about what we have to offer this season. So it feels really good to be here in a crowded stadium all the way in Oxford.
Now remember, next week we get into region play as we host Jacksonville. That's our first region game, and we need the bill to be rocking next week. And we'll talk more about that at the end of this game as we prepare for that game. Also, remember the Coach Jake Gaines Show will be broadcast every week, drops every Wednesday. We try to film on Mondays, and we are looking for a sponsor. So if any business in Moody, around the surrounding Moody area, if you're interested, please reach out to our 411 director, Ashlyn Cook, or our producer, engineer, Eric Parsons, and we would greatly appreciate that. Getting ready to start the second half. Moody will be receiving. So hopefully they'll make some adjustments here, Brad, at the second half. I know Oxford will as well, so we'll see how this drive is very, very crucial. Very crucial.
It's crucial. Yeah. Positives from the first half, pressure on that quarterback. Cannot let him sit back there and pick his receiver. This guy can spin it, and he'll beat us, 12 different ways. So it's good to see some pressure on the quarterback. You'd love to see them make some adjustments, especially when it comes to the screen passes. Yeah. That seemed to be our kryptonite. But honestly, 10 points from Oxford, but they've started most of their drives on our side of the 50. So let's just control the football. We don't have to go for a home run every time, but just keep the football in the right spot on the field, and it's going to make a big difference as this game continues.
So we did have an hour delay, and some of the games in our region are almost over or are over. I see Leeds is still leading Shades Valley 28-19.
No, that is actually a final.
That is a final. Okay, all right, Willie, thank you.
Yes.
Center Point is still leading Fultondale 16-0. The Jacksonville-Alexandria game still shows to be tied at 21-21.
Goodness.
But it's still showing second quarter, so that has not been updated. Fairview still leading Springville 41-10. Mumford leading Lincoln 7-0. So some of these on the web are not updating in a timely manner for us. So we're getting ready to get this second half underway, and hopefully it's going to be all positive for your Blue Devils.
Love getting the football out of the second half. Get the ball in the end zone and establish a rhythm and some momentum going into the rest of the game.
So it looks like Elijah Rutledge and Josiah Dozier are deep for your Blue Devils. Don't be surprised if Oxford tries to does something fancy here to get back that momentum, to get a possession back.
Always have to be careful, especially coming out of halftime. People try to dial something weird up.
Waiting for there we go. There's the whistle. Let's see what happens. Little pooch kick. Ooh, that's dangerous. Get up on it. The ball's on the ground.
It looks like Moody got it. Yeah, Caleb ended up Moody
looks like Moody did recover that. Oh, so dangerous.
That is not how we needed to start the half.
So, obviously, they don't want to kick it to our two deep threats, which I don't blame them. So they'll make adjustments on that next time. But it looks like Bravis Cave Jr. will be your lone setback, getting the start in the second half. Charlie looks over the sideline to Coach K. He has his play. We have trips down here at the bottom. Charlie takes the snap. Bravis Cave looking for a little running room up the middle, positive yards, picks up about 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, you love to see that from a running back. Sometimes they can get the stutters and get stuck in the backfield, make one cut, hit the gap, and run, and that's exactly what Bravis did on that first
Same formation. Charlie takes the snap again. Bravis looking for running room. He breaks it up the middle. Bravis Cave Jr. Whoa, oh my goodness.
And here's the replay right here. Again, watch that movement from the offensive line. Bravis is able to bounce off the tackle, find a seam, and he's fired up down there. You can see how excited he is. Feed the beast.
That was the Arborist first down for your Moody Blue Devils. Charlie takes the snap. He drops back, and there's
false start.
False start. See, and that just kills a momentum drive.
It will destroy your drive. I mean, and you see how excited the offense is after 2 big plays, and we just shoot ourselves in the foot over and over and over again. Discipline is the difference in championships.
1st and 15 for your Blue Devils now after that false start.
And that completely changes the playbook. Oxford seems a little bit confused. We'll go back to Bravis.
Stutter steps, gets about 1 or 2 yards, maybe looks like 1 yard.
And you've seen the Blue Devils do this a couple of times. If they're getting positive yards on those inside zones, they just decide to roll it.
Yep.
Keep it going.
Second
Stop us if you can.
15 for your Blue Devils with 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bravis Cave Jr., your lone setback. Charlie waiting on the snap. Bravis is in motion. He throws it to him. Oh,
goodness. Bravis will be upset with himself on that one.
He had some running room.
He did. We've seen this play from the Blue Devils multiple times. Lone running back in the backfield goes in motion behind some wide receivers blocking and is looking to get upfield. He was so excited about the positive yardage that he could have gained on that play. He just didn't complete the catch. 3rd and long for the Blue Devils.
Another execution play that just concentration, that just positive yardage on that play. So the Cameron Meadows is now your lone setback on the Blue Devil offense. Josiah Dozier goes in motion. Charlie takes the snap. He drops. Great little pass over the middle to Ziegler, and it was read by number 7 for the Yellow Jackets, Desmond Whitson, on that tackle. Play loses about 3 or 4 yards, so it's going to bring up 4th down. That one play of a penalty just hurt our drive so much, Brett.
Completely revokes all the momentum that you get from those 2 big plays that you get from Bravis Cave coming out of the halftime. We're going to have to get those penalties under control if we expect to win football games like this.
Snap, kick, good kick from Caleb. Taylor with the ball, and he's great. Open field, but he reverses field. He's got a wall, and he's got speed.
Here comes Barack.
Barack Willis runs him out of bounds. There is a penalty flag on the play. Hopefully they're going to get holding. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, it looks like number 3, DJ Brooks, was assaulted somewhere.
Trying to look for the headline. There he is, the head referee.
You notice the return man wanted nothing to do with contact from Barack Willis on the sideline there. So thank you. I'll exit here.
Waiting on the call. Getting against Moody.
Goodness.
Wow. Just shooting ourselves in the foot.
And again, they'll start the drive
in our territory.
In our territory.
So I got to get this defense and ask this defense step up again and see if we can get a stop. So 1st and 10 Oxford on Blue Devil 46-yard line. Mims takes the snap, hands off to Wynn. He finds a little running room up the middle. He's pushing the pile. It looks like he may have play made about 2 yards.
Yeah, and surprising, they didn't have much success with that exact play in the first half, and they decided to go back to it. Modest gain on 1st down, but keeping it kind of vanilla on 1st down out of the half.
So 2nd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Mims looks over. He has his play.
They're in 10 personnel. Expect Mims to spin it right here.
And you're right. And he's under pressure, and he gets away. And he picks up positive yardage for the Yellow Jackets. We're getting pressure on him a lot, Brett, but we're having a hard time tackling him.
We sure are, and he's a mobile quarterback. He's an innovator. He knows when to step up in the pocket. He knows when to get out of the pocket. You got to keep him hemmed up, and it's going to take more than one person in the backfield to bring this guy down in most cases.
Another whole heart construction 3rd down for the Moody Blue Devils. We need to come off the field here. It's 3rd and about 3. Caleb Goff came off the field a little banged up. We'll try to get Willie to give us an update on him. Mims takes it. He's under pressure. Here comes the blitz.
Gets Wynn.
Wynn has the reception, and it is a 1st down.
The most successful plays for this Oxford offense already have been catch and throw.
Yep.
Mims catches the pass or catches the snap and gets it out immediately. Blue Devils are there to make the tackle, but that's positive yards and a 1st down for the Oxford Yellow Jackets.
I believe number 51 is, I think the center is the one that got hurt earlier in the game for Oxford. So number 51, Joshua Stack, has replaced him at center and has done a very decent job. Pass is complete to Wynn. He's got open field. And he's run down. Jagger Ludoff on the tackle. It seems like it's starting to get that feel of last week, Brett, where the crowd is starting to get quiet.
Yeah, momentum is that invisible hand that impacts the football game more than anything else. We are very much in this football game.
Mims with the snap. He's got plenty of time. He fires it over. Complete.
That's
Man, he
9.
just threw a rocket.
He did. That's number 9, Nick Richardson, and they're in hurry up. They see something they like, and they're trying to take advantage of it.
Well, we have our hands on our hips, so they know we're getting tired. 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. They're in the red zone.
Bringing in a wing back, number 48. He's sitting down at tight end.
So this is going to be pretty much a run play.
It is. We haven't seen him throw out of this yet. This is 21 personnel.
He takes the snap, hands off to Wynn. The whistle's blown.
Lucky for Oxford, the whistle was blown.
They're getting us for offside, so that's going to move it.
Part of the snap. Encroaching on the defense. That penalty is half the distance from the goal. Results in a penalty. First down.
Moody penalized half the distance. So it looks like the ball's on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, be on the lookout for another quarterback sneak.
Yep. Mims waiting on the snap. Takes it. Hands off to Wynn, right up the middle. It looks like he did not make it. So it's going to be second and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
So far, Oxford has had to fight for every inch inside the 5-yard line. Goal line defense has showed out but has not yet been successful for the Blue Devils.
Second and goal for Oxford. Man, we need to turn over.
Wouldn't that just electrify this crowd?
Snap, hand off to Wynn again, just right over the offensive line, and he's in for the touchdown. Ball carrier was Caleb Wynn.
Caleb Wynn, it's hard. It's hard to stop him, giving him 4 tries inside their own 1-yard line. And again, this just comes down to field position. What we need right here is to get something positive moving on offense. We got to keep this momentum. I mean, you can see the sideline. The energy's just been sucked out of our guys. We need some leaders for the football team to step up and give them some energy going in to the rest of the second half.
Extra point is up and good. Eli Pisnell is the place kicker for Oxford. And we'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer. Yeah, Manor brand air conditioners are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School. Oxford just took that drive right down the field and punched it in. They're leading 17-7 with 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Marshall Teofil has taken it upon himself to go to almost every individual on this sideline, pump them up, screaming over and over and over again, let's go, let's go, let's go. You cannot get your butt on your shoulders this early in a football game. There's so much football left to play. These Blue Devils are very much in it. We need to drive down the field, have some positive plays, get in the end zone, and get the momentum back. We have to get the momentum back.
Waiting for the kick. Whistle's been blown. And another pooch kick.
Back to Caleb. No, that's
Braden Wright.
Yeah, it's time to just go ahead and get upfield on those. It's the third time we try to kind of teacup it around a reverse field. It's not worked out
Braden's
yet.
shoulders hurt. I think his shoulders hurt.
Yep. Braden is coming off of that shoulder. This is what you got to worry about as you get ready to play in region. Start your region is injuries, and he's looking for a trainer. He's in a lot of pain. So Charlie's your quarterback. Charlie Johnston takes the snap. Looks like LaCamera Meadows up the middle, positive yardage. He's turning those legs. Keenan Britt on the tackle.
You want to see a chunk play here for the Blue Devils, something that's going to energize this crowd, energize this team. We haven't busted it big in a few drives, so we need a gain of more than 20 yards on a play would really bring some energy to this team.
2nd and 7 for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes the snap, hands it off.
He's got some space. Oh.
The Cameron had a little room there, but that speed.
Keenan Britt, brother of KJ Britt.
And now we got a penalty. They're going to get Huckabee. Probably a late hit. His helmet comes off.
Pretty big flop there from the Oxford Yellow Jacket.
Wow. And Moody's walking back. Oh, okay. We got a break. That's 15 yards. Maybe we could get something positive. Obviously, it's a positive.
Yeah, you feel the winds kind of shift a little bit from that. We've been called for so many different penalties. It was a breath of fresh air to hear Oxford call for one.
So with his helmet coming off, he was able to go back in.
Yeah, because it was intentionally pulled off is what it seems.
So that's the Arborist first down.
Goodness gracious. Keenan Britt is living in the backfield. We have not been able to stop him in the last 3 plays.
Play failed to gain Bravis Cave Jr. into the ball game. 4 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Charlie looking over his offense, takes the snap, fires it over to Jelada Rutledge. He's got a little running room. He breaks the tackle.
It's a block in the back.
Yeah, they're going to get us with a block in the back.
That was number 11,
Rutledge
Colin
is so
Eatman.
strong, though.
Yep, he is. Young receiver in the ball game, trying to help spring one of his guys, and they're going to get him for a block in the back on that play.
Oxford has some speed. They closed in on that so quickly.
Again, I mean, all eyes on Keenan Britt, number 10 for the Yellow Jackets. This guy's going to be playing SEC ball for South Carolina.
So we're going backwards instead of going forward, Brett, and that's just not what we need right now.
Yep, 2 steps forward.
With 4 minutes, forward, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Down by 10 points, we need something positive on offense. Elijah Rutledge is in motion. He gets set. Charlie takes the snap. He's got some time. He's looking. He's got Josiah Dozier over the middle. He
got yanked.
Yep.
No flag on the play. Goodness gracious. Oh, he yanked him.
And Coach Gaines is just beside himself over on the sideline.
Oh, there's a flag in the backfield.
Would it be roughing the passer?
I don't know. Bravis seems pretty upset. It looks like it may be on him. Holding on
they're
offense.
going to get a holding. That's another 10-yard penalty at the spot of the foul.
Yeah, this is becoming pretty abysmal. At this point, if you're the Moody Blue Devils, you have to think in terms of one play at a time.
Yeah.
If you start sucking up the momentum of all these other plays and all the bad energy of all these other plays, you're going to continue this chain reaction. Think one play at a time, and start building some wins.
So 3rd and long for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes the snap. He's got some running room. And there goes Charlie. Charlie, get down. Smart play from Charlie. So it's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and long for the Blue Devils. We get something positive. Charlie is staying in at quarterback, trying to catch him off guard here a little bit. Looks back over the sideline.
Here comes Caleb.
Caleb's back in the game. That's good to see. He came off a little banged up a couple of plays ago. Ooh, he looked like he may have getting a good Blue Devil roll. Caleb was so close to that line of scrimmage there, Brett.
Yeah.
20-yard line, guys.
Decent punt. Great punt from Caleb Goff.
This game, it's a very close football game, but the energy just really feels low. It feels like we're getting blown out right now. We're a touchdown away from being very much in this football game, so you love to see some seniors down on the sideline grabbing some face masks and pumping their team up.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Looks like Braden Wright is still being worked on the sideline. We hope he is okay.
Yeah, it looks like his shoulder pads are coming off.
So Mims, as your quarterback, takes the snap. He fires it over.
Oh.
Running room. He bounces off his own man, and he's in open territory. That's number 3, DK Wilson. He is very fast. That play picked up a Yellow Jacket first down. So the defense, if we have to just stop them here, Brett. We can't let them score a field goal or a touchdown. I'd rather have a field goal, obviously, but we need to get off the field.
Turnover changes everything right here. This would be the right time for one.
Mason Mims committed to Louisville.
Blue Devils on their base defense of 3-4, Brock in the middle of the field.
He takes the snap. He fires it over. Pass is complete to
breaks
Taylor.
the
Broke
tackle.
tackle. He's in open field. Brock Willis running him down, but he runs out of bounds.
People are avoiding Brock on the sideline.
Hey, just to let you guys know, Reagan's night's done. May have a possible broken collarbone.
Hate to hear that.
It's unfortunate news. I did break my collarbone playing football in my younger years.
Being a senior, getting a lot of interest from recruiters. Mims takes the snap, fires up takes the handoff. Wynn takes the handoff, trips over his own man lineman, and picks up positive yardage about 4 yards. It'll be about 2nd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Going back to Braden Wright, as hopefully everything's going to be okay with him. Getting a lot of interest from some colleges. Good blocker on the perimeter, good hands, and senior year, just hope for the best for Braden. So Mason Mims takes a snap. He's being there, holding on Barack, and that pass is incomplete, but they are holding, which I don't blame you. I'd probably hold too with him coming at you.
Yeah, and they're not holding on to the football very long. You notice their pass plays are very short.
Here's another Whole Heart Construction 3rd down for the Moody Blue Devils. We have to get off the field here, Brett. Critical play.
Josh Willett in for the Blue Devils at nose guard.
Ah.
Oh, and there he is. Young football player.
And Coach Gaines has talked about him during the preseason camp, how much he's improved. And that gives them 3rd and short now. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1.
Yeah, we shooting ourselves in the foot.
So 3rd and 1, another Whole Heart Construction 3rd down for the Moody Blue Devils. 1 minute, 52 seconds. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Oxford taking that timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to the 411 Network here on the campus of Oxford High School, Lamar Field. So 3rd and 1, another Whole Heart Construction. Appreciate their sponsorship on 3rd down. when the Blue Devils are on defense. Mims waiting on the snap. Takes the snap. Penetration up there.
Yeah.
Looks like he lost yardage, Brett.
It does. It's going to be 4th and short, but it does look like 4th down territory for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. They can smell blood in the water. They can smell blood in the water, and they're trying to put a nail in a coffin right here. Expect them to be in 21 personnel with a tight end down and 2 running backs.
Big down here. We really need to get this stop. 4th and 1.
All eyes on number 0, Caleb Wynn.
Let's see if that down lineman can bust it up. It's going to be a hard cadence. Mims looks back over the sideline to get his play. He calls it. Our offense is set. 4 seconds on the 25. Empty. He takes it back. He's under pressure.
No, sir.
Pass is incomplete. Is it intercepted? Incomplete pass. I cannot see down there. Great play by number 2 on our defense, Noah Hicks.
Goodness gracious. And very interesting play call from Oxford. It was a screen pass that was thrown in the backfield, and they've been able to get some positive yards on that one, but not today. That's exactly – and look at Coach Wiley pumping up the sideline. It's exactly what the Blue Devils needed.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Charlie waiting on the snap, hands off to Bravis Cave Jr. He's looking for some running room up the middle, running over people. About 6-7 yards for Bravis Cave Jr.
Let's see a consistent, clean drive as the Blue Devils are in hurry up.
About 7 yards. Charlie takes the snap, hands back over to Bravis Cave. He's looking for a little run room. He picks up another, the Arborist, first down for the Blue Devils.
And hustle back
Chains
to the line.
are moving.
We've been doing that all night. Stop us if you can.
37 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Oh, look at Oxford. Sure are taking their time to get the chain set.
Hands are on the hips. Another Bravis Cave Jr. right up the middle for positive yardage. Picks up about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now for the Blue Devils.
And here comes that number 2 punch. LeCameron Meadows into the game after Bravis Cave has a great showing on the first 3 plays of this drive.
15 seconds. 13.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, the clock should stop with 9 seconds. I had a ball boy on the field.
Yeah, it does seem like a...
You got to get it off, Charlie. You can't wait. Charlie takes it. The camera looking for a little running room. Ran into his own man.
Yep.
And Oxford's there to stop him, so he loses about a yard.
Goodness gracious.
And that's going to end the third quarter. Your third quarter, Oxford Yellow Jackets 17, Moody Blue Devils 7. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer. Yeah, Manor brand air conditioners are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA.
Contact local agent Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Contact Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School. It's critical 3rd and about 7 for your Blue Devils. Also, I want to take this time to thank Clay Cook at Stockton Mortgage for sponsoring Moody High School's Teacher of the Week. This week's winner is Iman Kelly. Congratulations, Coach Kelly. Charlie's waiting on the snap. Takes the snap. He drops back. He's got time. He looks.
Oh.
He's got some running room. Charlie runs, and he may have.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be holding.
Looks like, yep.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on the Blue Devils, and again, just shot in the foot.
Wow.
Let's wait for the official call from the white hat. He's walking his way back.
That's a spot foul, so Now that changes your game plan a little bit, Brett. You had your offense plays calling, and Coach Gaines is not happy right now.
Yep, we had 2 chunk plays last week, one to Bravis Cave, run up the middle, and one to Braden Wright on a reception, and Braden seems to be out right now, so we need a chunk right here.
Charlie Johnson takes the quarterback. Got a little
got some
pressure.
time.
He's looking. He's looking.
Throw it.
He throws it. Oh, great catch, number 3. He's in open field. He's down the sideline. He's down the sideline, and he's out at about the 15.
What poise from Charlie Johnson. Here's the replay right here. Steven Sigler crumbs across the middle. Charlie steps up. Great blocking from the offensive line. Delivers a bullet across the middle. Huge play. Exactly what the Blue Devils needed in this football game.
Oh, my goodness.
That's 4.3 speed. I mean, that's execution in every phase of the offense. The offensive line slowed down. Keenan Britt. Charlie made a great throw. Steven made a great catch.
Moody's in the red zone, knocking on the door. Charlie takes the snap, looks like Cameron Meadows. He breaks outside. He breaks off that right side and gets positive yardage. He looks like he picks up about 5 to 6 yards. Looks like maybe 7 yards. Wow, Cameron Meadows. 2nd and 2. They show 2nd and 3.
Expect them to go right back at him. That's been the MO for the Blue Devils this game.
Charlie takes a snap.
Right back to
Cameron Meadows. There he goes. He breaks outside. Cameron Meadows. He's in. Give him 6. Touchdown. Blue Devils. We're right back in this thing.
And all game, the Blue Devils have said, if you can't stop us, we're going to run it again. And look at Cameron bouncing outside off wimpy tacklers into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Wow, just what we needed. Will Yates. Extra point is up. And it's good. That all-important extra point with 11 minutes, 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Your score, Oxford Yellow Jackets 17 and Moody Blue Devils 14. Wow, Brett. Wow. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football, the 411 Network.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? At Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely, and we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofs. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we're always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. That was Will Yates doing our extra points for the Blue Devils. Been saying it was Calvin Overton. He does the kickoffs. But Will Yates is our extra point field goal kicker, and we want to make sure we make that correction because some mamas and papas and uncles and aunts and grandmamas and granddaddies were letting us know that. So apologies here for the 411 Network. High kick. His ball's live. The ball's live. It's a ball. We got it. We're on it. We're on it. The Devils got it. Oh, my goodness. Yes, just what we needed.
Replay, baby. Beautiful. Watch him smack number 7 right here. You
boom, yes.
Have it. On football, baby.
This is what Moody needed. Oh, my goodness.
Can you feel that energy?
Great call by Coach Wiley and his special teams.
Now we got to get in the end zone right here. How's it feel on the sideline, Willie?
The energy is unreal. Look, I will talk to you guys at the end of the game about something that I talked to them about this morning. This right here. Let me stop. Get back to the game.
Bravis Cave Jr. Oh, no! Oh, no! Get on the ball. Just lay on it, Charlie. What? He can't do that.
Oh,
What?
man.
What?
All right.
Clock is running. I don't know what Jake is. Just a momentum killer.
It is.
Man.
You know what? Still in okay position. Still in okay position. I mean, at this
It's a
point,
loss of down.
At this point, you rush it a few times, hold on to the ball, and punt it, and give yourself good field position. Although it was a great opportunity, it's still only a 3-point ball game, and you cannot let this mistake ruin the momentum that we just grabbed. That's what I'm
just trying to think, Charlie. Obviously, lack of communication from the center to Charlie, but kicking it out of bounds, his thought there, I'm not sure why he was. I'm assuming he thought somebody was right on him. But anyway, it happened. We can't change what happened. Just got to regroup here.
You cannot dwell on that play right there, especially with how susceptible this team is to momentum shifts. I mean, we've seen it. When the momentum's our way, we play well. When it's not, we play very poorly. So you have to shake that off, play this down, get a good punt off, get good field position, have a good defensive drive, and then come back and score after.
So it's going to be 2nd and 36.
That's about as far as it can get.
In my day, I call that 2nd and a country mile.
2nd and, yeah.
2nd and Winn-Dixie.
Just when things were going right for the Blue Devils. Oh, man.
Yeah, you have to capture the good energy. Let that roll off your back. If we dwell on that, if we think about that, if we let our rear end get on our shoulders, we're going to multiply those penalties. Hand the ball off, hold on to it.
So they declined the penalty and taken where the ball was kicked out of bounds. So 2nd and very, very long for the Blue Devils. You could just see it was just the electricity was. Anyway, let's go.
And the
all right, Charlie.
Yeah. Crowd's still trying to carry the energy.
Charlie takes the snap. He's looking. He's being pressured. He rolls around. You got to get rid of it, Charlie. He throws it. Great catch. Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
Looks like Elijah. No, it's not. It's Josiah.
Josiah.
Yeah.
Josiah. Here's a replay there. Charlie getting out of the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield, and delivering a good pass while being chased down by Keenan Britt.
So 3rd and about 25. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the ball game. Blue Devils had it 1st and 10 in the red zone and had a snap over Charlie's head. Let's see what they dial up here. Charlie takes the snap. Being pressured. He's got room. He's standing behind. He's looking downfield. He's throwing it downfield. He's got a man wide open.
That's picked.
And it is intercepted in the end zone.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's like a punt. Almost
it's like a punt. We weren't, I don't mind the call. Throw it deep. If they pick it off, it's just like a punt anyways. It's not what you want.
We're still in this ball game.
It was 2nd and 36, and now they're going to get the ball from the 20. One good defensive drive. We get the ball back. Let's keep that energy. Keep that energy.
Oh, Brett, wow. We need this defense to get a big stop here.
10:25 here with 9 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the football game. The defense has to step up and make a big stop.
So Mason Mims is good as advertised, Brett. Louisville commit. Whistle blown on the field. Not sure what the
They're just respotting it.
Respotting the ball. Thank you, Willie. Let's see if we can get We're throwing a little blitz right up the middle, and he's got nothing.
Nowhere to go.
Caleb Wynn, maybe 1 yard. No, actually, he lost a yard.
Yeah, and you know they were going to try to run it to tick some time off the clock, but, I mean, now they're looking at 2nd and 11. They're going to have to continue to let it fly from Mason Mims.
2nd and 11 for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Mason Mims looks over to the side, gets his play. He's calling his play. He's set, waiting on the snap. Takes the snap, fakes the pass. Little screen pass over the middle. He's got running room. And he picks up about.
There's a scrum.
He's still running. He picks up about. Oh, he did pick up a first down. It's so hard to look from this angle, Brett, if he makes it. So that picks up a Yellow Jacket. And that's hurt us all. Has hurt Moody all night, that screen pass.
They are at the 31-yard line.
Thank you, Willie. 1st and 10, Oxford at the own 31-yard line. Go ahead, Brett.
Yep, you can expect the Blue Devils to work on that play a lot this week.
Right over the middle to number 9. He's still up and running. He's still up and running. Finally forced out of bounds. That pass complete to Nick Richardson. Picks up a big gainer for the Yellow Jackets.
Nick Richardson was the leading receiver.
And we got two Blue Devils who are banged up slow. Coming off the field, looks like that may be Sidney Walton. He is, if he's hurt, I hope he just falls down.
Nick Richardson, leading receiver for the Oxford Yellow Jackets a week ago with 171 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns.
New set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. They're in Blue Devil territory. Mims takes the snap. He's being pressured and he goes down.
Caleb Goff.
Caleb Goff, Bailey Abercrombie in on that quarterback sack.
Watch how beautiful it is from this angle. Caleb and Bailey just converge on him. And it takes 2 to get this guy down. It's a powerful quarterback.
Big sack for the Blue Devils. 2nd and about 17. 7-yard loss. Oxford's just trying to let that clock run. Under 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We'll try to keep you up to date on the game clock here. Mims takes the snap. He drops back. He's got room. He's just and they're going to get us probably for holding.
Yep,
there it is.
Yep.
I saw it from up here.
Yep. The Blue Devil faithful are not going to like it.
No, they're not.
You got to call it what it is.
So that'll be a. You can hear the Moody faithful.
Yeah.
They're not happy.
these referees aren't going to want to run in. Yeah.
They're giving pass interference. That's a. So it's not an automatic first down in high school. So it's 2nd and 2.
Why are they moving the chains? Back the chains back.
I guess they thought it was a first down like in college. So 2nd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Now referees are down there.
Looks like they're working on the spot. And while the referees are doing that, it's worth noting we can give up 3 right here if we have to, but
yeah,
we almost can't give away 7 with only 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this football game. A few stops here would be huge.
You just got to dig a little deeper. They're trying to get us on a snap. Did they get us? No.
Almost.
Almost. 7 seconds left on the 25-second clock. There's the snap. Hands it off. Wadamati, we had him. And he made no gain on the play. That was Wynn.
Barack makes the tackle.
Big third down.
Flag on the play.
whole heart
Yeah.
construction, but there is a penalty.
Yeah, and the referee was pointing to number 4 for the Blue Devils.
I think they were getting on Bailey. We're shooting ourselves in the foot, Brad.
Can't do it. You this many penalties, you can't expect to win a football game. And all this is pride. This is you're seeing some people putting themselves above the team, and this is the result of that every single time.
And Coach Gaines, Coach Campbell, they will address that because it's here you are you're in a dogfight here. Have an opportunity to win this football game, and you have some momentum on defense, and it's just you lose your focus.
Yep.
Lose concentration, lose your focus, and get it's a stupid penalty. That's what it is.
You can easily make the argument we've got the personnel and we've got the scheme to win this football game, but we have handed it to them on a silver platter by being undisciplined and prideful.
So that's automatic first down. Well, the penalty gives them a first down. So new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. I can't see where the ball is. Looks like maybe on the 18.
Yep, 18-yard line.
Mims waiting on the snap. Here we come. We're bringing it. It's a live ball. It's a live ball.
Oh, I don't think we got to it in time.
Looks like our coach just got ran over, Coach Wiley. He just realized he's not 25 anymore.
You're always 25 in my eyes, Coach. A rare break for the Blue Devils right there.
Yep. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. We're still in this thing.
We certainly are, and you can expect the Yellow Jackets understand that 3 points is not that big of a deal that 7 is. They may try to use all 4 downs right here on this side of the Blue Devil football field.
Blue Devil faithful's making some noise. Mims looks over to the sideline, changes his play. 3 seconds left on the 25-second. He gets it off, hands off to Wayne. Look for a little runner.
No! Caleb Goff. And it's electric.
We're getting that little momentum back. Now here's that whole hard construction. Blue Devil third down defense for the Moody Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils are on their feet.
Right under 7 minutes now left in the ball game.
I got to tell you, Caleb is he's fighting off a sting, and that's what was wrong with him earlier. He came back in the game, and he's been battling with it ever since.
Yeah, you can hear that Blue Devil faithful. Looks like a timeout. Oxford's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
I'll talk about the rain again? Yeah, dude. Hey, this is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. This is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. I'm a Moody graduate of 2008, and we're proud supporters of Blue Devils football. We focus on doors, windows, decks, and more. We'll even work in the rain. If you're on the visitor side, we'll treat you just as well as if you're on the home side. Thank you, and go Blue Devils.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. Well, Brett, it's a 15-round fight. What we thought was not going to be a 15-round fight. The Blue Devils had fought their way back in this thing, had some momentum, critical play on offense, just kind of took the momentum away. Oxford took advantage of that. Looks like they were driving down and big play by our defense, and here we go. Another whole heart construction, third down for the Moody Blue Devils. Yep. Let's see, watch the screen pass, that bubble screen. That's burned us all night long. Here we come and he's under pressure and he gets missed by Barack.
Barack's coming back.
He throws it out of bounds, making sure there's no penalty. Out of bounds.
That's the best pass I've seen Coach CD catch since he was playing quarterback at Lake High School.
So it's a huge fourth down now.
And again, the Yellow Jackets know that 3 points isn't going to do much for them. Expect them to keep the offense on it. Watch Brock miss him and then come all the way back. Looked like Josh Willett was in on that one as well. A little bit of redemption from earlier. Good job, young man.
So big fourth down play here for your Moody Blue Devils. Have to be careful here. Now Moody's going to take a timeout.
He doesn't like what he
Moody,
sees.
yep.
Smart call.
Wow. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the ball game.
It's an electric atmosphere.
Yep, it is.
We really have done everything that we could to give this football game away,
Yeah.
and we're still in it. And although that may sound discouraging at first, it's very encouraging, meaning a few discipline things that we can do to correct, not giving up as many penalties, not breaking assignment as many times. Those are things that can be fixed in practice, and we've got a great product on the football field.
And I will say this, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. Improvement.
Yep.
I could say Blue Devils improved from last week to this week.
Yes, especially.
It's fact now.
Yeah, especially the defense. The defense played really well last week. Kind of got worn down in the second half and didn't have a lot of opportunities. The offense really showed something this week. They were able to get into a rhythm, spread the ball around, multiple different weapons.
I like when you see parents down here on the stands trying to get the fans fired up. It's a big play for the Blue Devils here, Brett. Big play.
Huge. I mean, they don't get
just have to be. You just got to be smart. Be smart. Mims waiting on the snap. He takes it. He's under pressure. He's got some running room in there. Holding. He's got wide open. He makes us.
I don't think he gets the.
Yeah, he got the first down, I believe. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. No, yes, he did. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
That's brutal.
Holding back here, they missed.
Yeah, by a million miles.
And the offensive lineman knew it because he threw his hands up.
Oh,
wow.
Goodness.
Oh, wow, no measurement on that. That was pretty close. I'm telling you, that was pretty close.
They should measure just because it was fourth down, but that's a huge plays right there. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the ball game. Oxford is knocking on the door. What a play call.
Yeah, brutal play. Just deflated us. This is where men are made right now. Can you stand in the face?
We need a turnover. Can we bring a turnover? Win right up the middle. He's about, Willie, you're going to have to tell me where he is. I can't see it from this angle.
4-yard line.
4-yard line. Second and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Can you stand in the face of extreme adversity and persevere?
5 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the ball game.
Well, they've moved it to the 2-yard line.
Oh,
2-yard line.
Mims takes it, hands off to Wynn. He's up the middle.
And looks like we're going to have a false start against them.
Well, back them up a little bit.
Yeah.
That helps the Blue Devils. They'll be penalized 5 yards.
So here's something interesting to pay attention to. Number 10, Keenan Britt, defensive end committed to South Carolina.
And we got a penalty. I just saw a flag.
Yeah.
So either there's some profanity. Yeah. And that could be huge, Brett. That could be huge because
we'll see. Number 10, Keenan Britt, into the game. Just got into it with our own SEC commit at end, Barack Willis. And that's a big-time rivalry.
I think you're going to get a unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah.
There was 2 fouls on the play. We had a dead ball, false start on the offense. We had illegal substitution on the defense. Those penalties offset. Still second down.
Well, what was the flag after the play? I'm confused here.
Illegal substitution on the defense, which is odd to me.
But he called it after the play was over.
Yeah.
Okay, well. So ball's back on the 2-yard line.
This is all about guts. No surprise here. Caleb Wynn gets it.
And he's in the end zone.
False start again.
Oh, Willie says there's a false start. I didn't see the flag. I heard the whistle.
Flag on the field.
That's what it's. We'll see.
Yep.
There you go.
Back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and goal. 5 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the ball game. And we wish we could show that game clock on the screen, folks, but where we are is hard. The goalpost is actually blocking our view. So we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Play hard, play to win. But when sports injuries occur, you can rely on Encore. Our professional team treats all types of sports-related injuries for athletes of all ages. Our licensed therapists work closely with the patient, your family, and physician to get you back into action quickly and safely. At Encore, we love to see you move. Log on to EncoreRehab.com for a location near you.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School. It's 2nd and goal for the Yellow Jackets. They just was penalized for a false start. Backs them up a little bit. Fans are up on their feet. Mims takes the snap. He drops back. He's under pressure, and he's got running room up the middle. He has to be past the line of scrimmage, but he's not.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Oxford.
And he's showing you what he can do.
Yep.
Mason Mims.
Very smart quarterback.
Power 5 quarterback. He'll be playing on Saturdays in a couple of years. And he found an open man, kept his eyes upfield. And
yeah, the ball was put back. He's right. I think he's got a point.
He's got a point, but he's not going to win.
He's not going to win, yep. There's no instant replay.
The officials are having a conversation, but they're gonna back off of it.
Coach, head referee's coming over to talk to Coach Gaines. See what the referee.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. That penalty being enforced on the kickoff.
Okay, I didn't see that flag.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't see that one either.
I didn't see the flag, but I saw what it was called on. A pretty intense celebration in the end zone under the flashing lights.
Still have 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the ball game. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it's good. So with 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the ball game, Oxford 24, Moody 14. Still some time, Brett.
Yeah,
Still got time.
Got to let it fly.
But we're going to look back on this night and just miss opportunities and making critical mistakes at critical times.
Yep. Absolutely. The penalties are all you can say is we lost this game because we handed it away due to these penalties. Let the momentum get away from us and got our rear ends on our shoulders a little bit. Started feeling sorry for ourselves. Now, crazier things have happened.
Yeah, you're right.
We drive down the field, we let it fly, kick an onside kick, and recover it. You know, we're very much in this football game.
We are, and it's just we're going to look back on it. And like I said, it's just some – and they have to work on that. The coaches will look at that as we get into region play next week and try to clean that up because, you know, it's all about getting to the dance. That's what Coach Gaines has talked about all year. Just get us to the dance, and you have to finish in the top one of the 4 teams out of your region.
Yep.
Right now, Moody is one of the favorites to be one of the 4. But a lot of things can happen.
And
we're going to get good field position, it looks like, but
you see some changes and who's in the middle of the field for the Blue Devils based on where they've been kicking it. And he decides to let
Good
it go
high
deep.
kick going to Steven Sigler. The second, he's looking for a little running room. He bounces it outside.
Yeah,
Stutter steps, and he's put out about the 42-yard line. So decent field position for the Blue Devils. Let's see if they can.
It is time to let it fly. You cannot march down the field 1 4-yard gain at a time. You're going to have to get punches and bunches and yards 20 plus.
I'll see number 11, Colin Eatman, in the ball game. He's seeing some playing time tonight.
Yeah, especially with Braden out.
Yep, he's a 5'9", 165 sophomore for the Blue Devils. So
give it to us. Thank you.
That'll give us, that'll be penalized 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5. A lot of people, media-wise, were, had an L written by this game. Thought we were going to get blown out, but give Jake Gaines and his staff credit for getting this team improved and being in this ball game.
Yeah, very much in
Charlie
position to
takes
win.
the snap. He's looking. He's being flushed out. Pass is incomplete. Stops the clock with 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the ball game.
It seems to be a troublesome route for Charlie to connect with, that out route to the boundary or to the wide side of the field.
So 2nd and 5. LaCameron Meadows is the lone setback for the Blue Devils. We got trips on the top of the screen. LaCameron's in motion. Charlie takes the snap. He's looking, fires it over.
Down.
He's wide open. He breaks down the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds. Picks up the 1st down. But LaCameron Meadows, wow, Brett.
Yeah, he's really showed up and showed out this game and just further solidified the fact that we do have that 1-2 punch at the
He is a
halfback position.
6'1", 200-pound junior for the Blue Devils. So that was an Arborist 1st down for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes the snap. He's looking. He's being pressured.
He's got plenty of time.
He throws it. He's got a man down the field.
Oh.
And pass is incomplete, broken up. Intended, looks like that Elijah Rutledge.
Looks like Elijah.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
That's what you got to do in this position. You got to let it fly. We're doing
4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Charlie looks over the sideline to get his play. Calls his play to his offensive lineman. Looks over the field, waits for the snap. Takes the snap, drops back. A little over the middle. There's Sigler. He stutter steps.
Wasn't able to get a big gain.
Get up, Steven. It looks like his foot, yep. He's coming off limping a little bit.
Yeah.
This looks like his.
And we talked about how that can happen on turf before this game.
He's walking it off, it looks like. He's staying in.
I want to credit number 55, J.B. Myers, for holding up Keenan Britt on these last few plays.
Charlie takes a snap, fires it over.
Got
Pass
it.
is complete.
And out of bounds. Beautiful.
Stops
That's exactly
the clock.
what you want to do.
Reception made by Joe Dozier. Picks up the Arborist 1st down for the Blue Devils.
That's exactly what you want to do. Quick passes, get out of bounds, or chunk plays. I mean, it's good to see the offense passing game in a little bit of a rhythm here.
Clock stops as Josiah went out of bounds. 4 minutes, 17 seconds. LaCameron Meadows, the lone setback. Charlie takes the snap, and here comes Oxford. A lot of pressure. Charlie's got some running room, and he slides down.
Oh. Got to hustle back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock is running.
Yep.
Cannot tell how many timeouts Moody has left.
Looks like we have 2 timeouts left.
2 timeouts. And the clock's running. We're under 4 minutes. Charlie takes the snap. He's looking. He fires it over. Pass is complete. Josiah Dozier.
12-yard line.
Yeah.
That picks up the Arborist first down.
Let's see, I don't know if we have a replay on that, but it was a beautiful comeback route, and it was great chemistry. Charlie knew exactly when to let it fly, and Josiah knew exactly when to cut the route off. Great play from the Blue Devils there. This is not where you want to be, the Blue Devils, staring down the barrel of the Oxford band.
It looks like
dissonant music.
Is that Bravis Cave Jr. into the ball game? Yep, he is. Bravis Cave Jr. is your lone setback. Charlie looks over. Man's in motion for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes the snap. He fakes it to Bravis. He fires over. He's got a guy in the deep end zone. It's just a little too high. Stops the clock with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the ball game. Good to see Steven Sigler II.
Yeah, back on the field.
Back on the field. I don't think he left, but looks like that ankle was kind of giving him some issues. The way he stopped on that turf and got hit.
Yeah, he never went out. He got back over there and actually sprinted on the next route, so he's fine.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Charlie waits for the snap. He takes it. He's getting pressure. He's getting pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Charlie's going to run. Charlie runs down, and he gets down to about the I can't tell.
He is going to be at the 5-yard line.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 3.
Yep, 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3, and you got a decision to make. You want to put the ball on the ground?
Oxford's making some substitutions here late. 3 minutes. The clock is stopped. Going to set the. I guess Charlie went out of bounds. Stop the clock. Let's see if this is Bravis. There's the run. Oh my goodness, Bravis caves in! Bravis Cave Jr. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
He said, I am not going down. Watch him take this head on him.
Boom!
Get off me, linebacker. I'm in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Still time on the clock. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the ball game. Number 89, Will Yates, is the kicker. The kick is up, and it's good. That all-important extra point with 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Oxford 24, Moody 21. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devils on the 411 Network.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Lamar Field here on the campus of Oxford High School, where your Blue Devils just scored and cut this lead down to 3 points. They're knocking at the door, so
you're screaming hands, hands, hands.
It'd be interesting to see what Coach Wiley comes up with. This is where he is at his best on special teams, and he knows how to dial up some stuff.
We're not lined up for a traditional onside kick.
So Calvin Overton will be kicking it off for the Blue Devils. High kick. That ball's going to be live. It's live! It's live!
Okay, Oxford gets it and goes out at around the 5-yard line.
6-yard line.
6-yard line.
All right, Blue Devil defense.
Coach Gaines is betting on his defense right now, and because of great clock management on that last drive, we still have both of our timeouts. Oh, that was exciting there for a moment.
You're looking at Coach Gaines challenging his defense here.
He put the game in their
94
hands.
yards for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Can the Blue Devils get a stop? Can they get 3 and out here, Brad? This is what 6 a.m. workouts is all about. When you come to moments like this, they're trying to draw us off sides.
They love to rush.
14 seconds on the 25-second clock. They're taking their time. It's under 10. It's at 7, 6. He takes a snap, little handoff. He's trying to find running room, and he ain't finding nothing.
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. We can pretty much stack the box here. You don't want to get a shot taken over the top. Coach Gaines decides to reserve this timeout to see what this next play is.
Play picked up 1 yard, 2nd and 9, and Oxford's going to take their time.
Oh, they sure are.
So Jake's got to be smart. Coach Gaines has to be smart with his timeouts here. 17 seconds, 15 seconds on the 25-second clock. They're taking their time.
Coach is betting on a 3 and out here.
It's
from the
under
defense.
10. It's under 7. Mims takes the snap, just hands a little handoff. He busts it out there, and he picks up good positive yardage for the Yellow Jackets.
Timeout.
And Moody will take a timeout. So it's going to be a huge 3rd down play.
The football's at the 12-yard line.
So this is going to be a whole heart construction 3rd down for the Moody Blue Devils, but we're going to take a quick break right here. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
As a superintendent, anytime you're designing and building new facilities, they're thinking about how do we make sure that that school can function not only for today, but in 25 years to 50 years.
I do know about running a school system, but I did not know a whole lot about construction. So Scout, just having them on board is just tremendous.
Jay and Sloan both make you feel like you're part of the project and you're not an outsider. There would be no way that I would go into a project without them.
Welcome back here at Lamar Field. We have 2 minutes, 31 seconds left in the ball game. Critical 3rd down for this Moody defense.
Yep.
And look
exactly
at the
what I wanted to see.
Moody cheerleaders and students running down to this end to try to help get some noise here to maybe get a false start for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Big critical down here.
Can you stand in the face of adversity and persevere?
Don't be surprised if they do some type of hard count, try to draw our interior lineman off sides, but here we go. And the Mims just did that, a little hard count, but he looks back over the sideline. He's getting his play for the Moody defense.
You have to watch a screen pass here. You cannot count it out.
He's waiting on the snap,
And
down
this
to
is what we're
5.
going to see, a screen
he takes
pass.
it. He's going to pass it. And there it is. And there it is.
Same
right
play
there.
they beat us on all game. They do it again.
Yep, man.
Oh, it sucks to get beat on that one. You could telegraph it from a mile away. Same play they beat us on all game.
And other teams are going to look at that because they have heard us all night, Brad, on that play.
Game's not over. It's certainly not as in good position as we just were.
2 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the game, and Oxford's just letting this clock run as Mims looks over to the sideline. He's got 9 seconds left on the 25-second game clock. Fans still cheering. He's just going to hand the ball off. Jake will be calling probably another timeout here in a minute, but his second play made maybe a half a yard.
Damius Wilson was on the speed sweep there.
1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. The clock is on Oxford sides, Brett, with the 25-second or the 40-second game clock.
100%. If we get the ball back, it's going to be with less than a minute to go.
Yep. We'll need a turnover here. We need a mistake. We need Oxford to make a mistake. But they're a well-coached ball club.
Oh, all eyes on 0. Caleb Wynn right here to get the football.
20, yep. Delay a game. They'll be penalized 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15. Little help there. We're right at 1 minute left in the ball game.
Little help. The odds are certainly stacked against the Blue Devils, but this is why you play the game.
This is what those 6 a.m. workouts when they didn't want to get up during the winter. It's where it pays off. This is where you got to just dig a little deeper. 11 seconds left on the 25-second. He takes it, hands off to Wynn. Looking for a little running room. He didn't find much, so Jake's got a
timeout.
Jake just called timeout, and he ain't happy because the guy did not listen to him when he was calling it. So
precious seconds ticked off the clock.
So 55 seconds to go in the ball game. So this is going to be another whole heart construction 3rd down for the Moody Blue Devils. I believe they have 1 timeout left, so if we can get it, stop them, get them to punt, we have an opportunity, Brett, and that's all we ask for.
So let's play the game. If you are Oxford's offensive coordinator, what play are you calling right now?
I'm calling a screen.
You're calling a screen pass, and the Blue Devils have to be in the huddle talking about how can we stop that screen without leaving a vulnerability somewhere else.
Well, I will tell you, it's 2 minutes after 11, and this old man don't stay up this late. But I am energized and excited for this football game, and these Blue Devils fighting tooth and nail to hang in it with a number. I think they're ranked number 5 in 6A. They've been in this ball game. Again, it's not over. We can talk about it more after the game, but wow, improvement definitely from first game to this game, and Blue Devils are going to make some noise.
Yep. And these last 5 minutes have been our best 5 minutes of this football game.
So 3rd and 16. Clock has stopped. The clock will not run until the snap of the ball. So let's see what happens. Can we get a fumble? Can we get an interception? I just going to hand it off here. Smart, conservative play. Jake's got to call a timeout.
We don't have one. We don't have one.
Yeah, we got one. No, we don't. You're right.
We don't have one.
So 41 seconds. So it's going to be about 10-second difference here.
So they'll likely just run this all the way down.
Yep.
And take the delay game or take a timeout at 1 second.
It's about 8 seconds left on the clock when down to 13 on the 25-second, 20, 19, 18. It's going to be about 8-second difference here left. Wow. .9 seconds left to go in the ball game.
This is where those precious seconds that Coach Gaines was trying to save on that timeout come into play.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 seconds could be the difference in being able to get another play off, or if you got to get it all in one. I mean, I'm fully expecting the Yellow Jackets to punt it off here. And then you have to ask yourself, how much time do I have after this punt return to run my offense out there and get my play?
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to do a it depends on what, they practice on these plays, obviously, during the spring and off season and during preseason camp. Special teams and led by Coach Wiley do an excellent job. I love going in that field house and looking at his board during the week and see what he has dialed up that he may call during the game. But the whistles are being blown, telling the teams to come back out on the field. Will he send the whole house here, Brett, or will he do protection? I don't know.
What you can have here is a roughing the punter.
Stephen Sigler II.
Offense is on the field for the Yellow Jackets.
And there's a good chance he takes his snap and runs around with it also.
That's true.
And that's what he does. He's going to run out of the end zone. He's going to run out of the end zone.
And they're going to get a holding call.
And there's a penalty on the.
Yep, so we're going to get another play.
Yep.
There is a penalty on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, we were absolutely assaulted on our side of the field. We're going to get another one.
So the head referee is telling Moody to get off the field or back up. So one play will happen.
Curious to hear the conversation from the officials right now. Smart call from the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and you caught it when you saw them lined up.
I've seen that play run in years past.
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time, just like you guys.
One thing about it, Oxford was in the fight tonight on the gridiron.
Yeah, 6A powerhouse who likely be in the playoffs this year. Got all they wanted from the Moody Blue
They're in that
Devils.
region with Clay Chalkville, and Clay Chalkville watched them last night just manhandle Ramsey, which was kind of shocking that, Ramsey's had some super teams, but I think Clay Chalkville has got some, they just reloaded.
Looks like Coach Gaines is breaking some bad news to the team.
If you take the penalty, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Here's the play. We have holding on the offense. That field is 10 yards. We will have one untimed down.
All he's got to do is just take it and fall. I mean, there's no.
Yep, that's what he just told Coach. So there you go.
Yeah.
This football game is over.
Yep.
A hard-fought game. Disappointing loss.
They're going to look back on it and look back at the mistakes that were made, critical penalties at critical times of the ball game, Brett, that you just can't have, and that's where seniors have to step up and have people diving over the field, linemen there. But that's it. That's going to be the final score here at Oxford High School. Oxford Yellow Jackets 24, Moody Blue Devils 21. Moody falls to 0-2 in the Jake Gaines era. Jake Gaines is not happy. He's out there talking to the referee. And we'll be trying to get with Coach Gaines here, but he has given that. But you have to be careful doing that. But so Moody falls to 0-2, first time in the Jake Gaines era. Oxford goes to 2-0. Moody will be at home against the hosting the Jacksonville. Jake and the head coach are kind of Jake's not happy. I don't know what's going.
Not a friendly goodbye.
Jake's.
Jake wanted to win that football game, and we had the position to do it if a few things went a different direction, but that's why he played the football game. We take this loss, put it in our pocket, and get ready for region play next week where it really starts to count.
Some jawing going on down there, I think. Maybe, hope not. Just show some sportsmanship. Win with class, lose with class. A tough loss for the Blue Devils, but we'll find Willie. I'm looking for Willie. I see him. He's going to try to get Jake here. We'll go.
He's got him.
Jake is avoiding Willie right now, so
we may not get him.
He may want to talk to his team first. Well, we'll thank everybody hanging with us tonight. I know it was an hour delay, and on a Friday night you have many choices to do, but you hung in there and you watched the Moody Blue Devils on the 411 network, and we can't Willie's talking to him, and Jake's just looking for Kenan Britt, giving him a handshake. Mason Mims for them is the real deal. He'll play. He's going to be fun to watch on Saturdays when he goes to Louisville. Let's see what Jake's going to do, if he's going to go to Willie.
Yeah, that's a ticked off coach right there, and for good reason. Go ahead, Willie.
But again, we'll talk about it before we sign off.
Here we go.
We're going, well.
Nope.
Let's go down to Willie with head football coach Jake Gaines.
Coach, we talked about adversity this morning, and we've faced every type of adversity possible tonight, but yet we still had a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they gave me the option right there to let them accept the safety and lose by one or make them snap it again. We're going to make them snap it again. So, I'm proud of our guys' fight. We were in a very similar boat last week, about 8 days ago, down 3 at half to a good team. And I think we showed a lot more fight tonight, and obviously, trying to make that thing close there at the end. But ultimately, man, we just made too many mistakes early. Give up, y'all have to tell me the 4th and 100.
24.
And that wasn't the only bad play or bad thing we did, but we're actually double covering that guy, gets open, makes a play, and so those things are frustrating because you feel like, we got to make plays, man. Because right there we hold them to a field goal, we score, win by one. That's what ifs, baby, and that's a bad, sad world to live in. So, again, proud of the guys' fight. This team's resilient. Resilience was a big word for us this week, and that's how quickly you can respond. Not that you're going to respond, but how quickly can you do that? So we got to do it again. We got our first region game coming up at home, and be our first 5A game. And our guys, we got to bounce back. We got a little banged up, right? We were lucky the last game, so got a little banged up. So we're going to continue to stay healthy and develop depth. But overall, I'm really dang thankful for our fans. I mean, our lightning delay, and our side was full when I came back out. Loud, cheering when we're on defense. Band was great, cheer was great. So thankful for all our people for making this trip for us.
Well, Coach, we'll be back, like you just said, back home next week. The first of 2 straight region games, if I remember correctly. Jacksonville, first new team in the region, and then we'll travel to St. Clair after that.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, we're excited, man. I know they're really good, high-power offense. And they do a great job. They're a 3rd round 4A team from last year, so got some really good players, and man, we're excited for the challenge.
Well, Coach, thank you. Great game, tough game. We got many wins coming, though. You know that.
That's right. We're gonna keep working. So appreciate y'all.
All right. Good night, Coach.
All right, Willie. Thank you. There's a good interview there with Coach Gaines and just honesty. I mean,
Yeah.
He could have taken the safety and lost by 1, but he made them snap it. So, again, as we said in the broadcast, Brad, just some critical mistakes at critical times.
Yep. And you heard Coach say it right there. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a wonderful Christmas.
Yep.
It's a bad, sad world to live in, quote from him. And, we take what we learned from this week, understanding that these last 2 games don't really matter when it comes to playing in December. Find a 5A football team that's played this level of competition these last 2 weeks, and I'll show you just the Moody Blue Devils because nobody else has done this, and a lot to learn from, a lot to pull from, and 24-21 against a 5th-ranked 5A team in 6A. Fifth-ranked team in 6A. That's we're coming away with something.
We are, and we will back home. Willie, some final thoughts.
This morning, my ministry and my church was blessed to feed the football team, and I talked to them this morning about lifting each other up during adversity, but I also talked about the ups and downs of a season. It goes along with life. And if I remember correctly, in the book of Ecclesiastes, it talks about a rope being tightly entwined. Tightly entwined together, you can't break it. And we talked about that this morning. It is funny how the Word of God reveals itself after you learn it right away. And these guys learn that right away. Now they have to put it to the test. Are they going to stay entwined together where they don't break, or are they going to hold their heads down and, be selfish and break? So the test is here.
Amen. Amen, Willie. All right, guys, we again, tough loss for the Blue Devils. They fall to Oxford Yellow Jackets 24-21. On behalf of Eric Parsons, our producer and engineer, Ashlyn Cook, our 411 network director, Willie Strickland, our sideline reporter, Brett Staggs, our color commentator, our camera people, Roland Mays, Damon Gonzalez, Alexis Hollis, Zealand Bonds, Joshua Eady, and Colton Cook, who run our cameras. They're students at Moody High School. We give them some love. They do a great job tonight filming this football game to bringing you the broadcast, and we appreciate y'all hanging with us. I'm David Simpson. We will be home at the Bill next Friday night. Big region game. Look, we need the support there. We need energy at the Bill. We need to get that first region win. Set the tone for the rest of the season. If you get behind, if you lose that first one in the region, you have to play catch up. So let's get that. Let's have a good week of practice, Blue Devils and fans. Let's get ready. It's a holiday weekend. Look, it's Labor Day weekend, so everybody please be safe traveling, and all the Blue Devil fans traveling back down I-20 westbound to Moody, please be safe, and we'll see everybody next week at Bill Maher Stadium. Go Blue Devils.